welcome back to Secrets Between the Stars. Where we last left our band of criminals, they were trapped. 3 of them were trapped in the mind of a man who reverted back to the mentality of a child, having been asked to brave into the child's parents' room to fight a shadow man who operates under fear and danger. While these 3 were in there fighting this man, outside their bodies were attacked by 2 squid alien-looking things that, as they were attacking, Valia and Clementine ran up to investigate, finding that those 2 aliens were trying to impregnate the 3 unconscious bodies. Or rather, they tried 3, but one of them is a robot, so they couldn't get in. So they went for the other 2. Valia and Clementine, unfortunately, got parasited, and later purged them once the fight had concluded. In the dream world, these 3 had visions, after being attacked by this man in shadow, had visions of things that were their ultimate fears in life, and having to overcome those to defeat the man. I punched my pencil on accident.
You overcame your fears.
I'm working through my fear of graphite. Aster, in his vision there, was approached by another voice, offering him another gift to help him in this fight against this shadow man. Getting the ability to teleport in small little bursts of wherever darkness is. Unfortunately, he's not as quick to action in attacks, so he has to roll disadvantage on them. On his initiative, rather. After some back and forth, Clem and Valia and everyone realized that the tablet that they had found downstairs now had admin access, allowing them into what was once Stu's room in both the real and digital world. Chip left to go help the 2 outside, while Aster and Gizmo went into the virtual Stu's room. As they go in, they learn about the soul magic, its relationship, that magic is created when a soul dies and has no belief on where to go. And it is being able to be withheld within a container of pure Karth metal. Outside the room, the other 3 found what looked like a rogue spirit that had gotten violent and began attacking. Chip, having bravely tried to capture it, almost went down, but with some help, they were able to find a chest made of the metal and shove it in there. Okay. All right. Let's wrap it up. Have a good night, everybody. So, Gizmo and Aster finally meet with Stu back in his right mind. He thanks them and asks them to please help everyone else and destroy the crystal that is holding in his soul. As they are able to finally leave the virtual world and go downstairs, they approach it. They wait 10 minutes as the electric field around it slowly disperses. And as Aster goes to grab the crystal, a purple hand comes out and grabs it, revealing it to be Royce Flynn, as he is back again holding on to it, saying it will be much harder to get rid of him. And that is where we are now. You 5 are standing in front of the visage of Royce Flynn as he's holding this crystal above with his massive underbite that he magically fixed in his back. And he goes up and he goes...
there's 3 more.
3 times as many underbites.
He's holding the crystal in his hand, and you see that the corpse of Stewart is laying there completely stationary as he's hovering above it. And he goes, "These will be way harder to get rid of me than that."
Oh,
I can't
my gosh.
Okay.
Again.
Wow.
What are you? If you didn't get stuck in that box, what are you?
I am, and you see he twitches his neck, and what his head was there, it leaves, and another head was in its place. And it all wraps around itself, and he goes back in, and he goes, "I am here to destroy you, Clementine, and your little friends as well."
Speaking of, this is Clementine.
Yes, let's actually introduce our 5.
Yes.
He goes, "What is your names again?" He looks at you 5.
What are your names? Give me one little fun fact.
It give you a fun little fact.
All right, I'll go first then.
You go first.
I'm Marcus. I play Valia, the operative sniper. My fun fact, because I looked around the room and chose something, is that Valia is not particularly superstitious, but she is a little superstitious about things that like have a practical reason to be. So she's like afraid of walking under ladders because there's a good reason you shouldn't, because things could fall. And it kind of throws a wrench in the plans now that we know that like you can literally hold a soul. So now it's like, are ghosts real? Kind of.
Oh, now it.
I'm Riley. I play Clementine, the Raxolite envoy. And Clementine, both like figuratively and literally, was a late bloomer.
Kevin. I play Gizmo, and Gizmo doesn't have a green thumb at all. Just can't even take care of a succulent.
He's more of a metal man.
Metal man.
Not a succulent is a big deal.
He planted it in
He
metal.
gives it too much
I've had a
water.
succulent for like 4 years, and I'm pretty sure I've gone at least like a month straight without watering it once. And it's fine.
Probably.
It's bigger than ever. My name's Sully. I play Chip, everybody's favorite little robot. Fun fact about Chip. Chip has, while entirely irrational, Chip has a fear of the dark. It's irrational, of course, because Chip has night vision. So it's never really been an issue, but every time that it gets too dark, he's kind of afraid that he may have accidentally shut down, but he doesn't know it.
It's horrifying. Hi, I'm Aster. I'm Gary. I play Aster, the
Your lines are
redacted.
blurring.
Whose hands are these?
I am Gary, definitively. I play Aster, the redacted Solarian, and when Aster and Astra, they play pretend as kids. Aster would play pretend as a knight, and you would think of Astra maybe like conforming to some gender roles, like she'd be like a princess or a damsel. She was just a knight who was a little bit stronger, so they'd always try to one up each other. That was always it's like, I slayed a dragon, and it's like, well, I slayed the dragon's mother.
And I'm Corey, your GM, and my fun fact about the world is stocks are up, baby. Now it's a bear market. Time to buy.
Stonks.
We
So
better pause this fight real quick so that we can all invest.
let me open my Fidelity
my
app real
SEC.
quick. Do some light investing.
So, why do you even want revenge on me? Your death was your own fault. You had to grab that crystal and hold on for dear life till you disintegrated.
You. And he takes a beat back for a second, and he goes, "The crystal gave me life and knowledge and things that I could not begin to comprehend before. But now I've opened my eyes, my mind to. Everything makes sense more and more with these crystals. You have tried ceaselessly to end me, constantly.
That's
and-
because you're annoying.
Oh! He grips the crystal even tighter, and you see it begin to crack in his hand a bit.
We've only tried to fight you because you wouldn't leave us alone. Like right now. You could just leave.
Why
We're not going to follow
are
you.
you so obsessed?
You see his head begin to twitch around again, and the several images of him are there, all looking like they're writhing in pain. And he goes, I need this! I need the rest of these to be able to consume and destroy you and everything you have ever done.
You really are obsessed. If I didn't know you better, I'd say you had a crush on me.
Oh.
And he goes, enough! As he crushes the crystal in his hand, and you see power begin to flow from that into his body as he begins to grow more and more. And he goes, I made a deal with this moron, and I'm going to take up my end of that bargain. As you see his hands reach inside of the body of Stuart. As he does, you see Stuart's body begin to twitch, and you see the cables at his sides begin to pull and contract on his muscles and his arms. And the two plugs inside of his head begin to shoot a little bits of electricity out, and you see his head twitch more and more as Royce slowly descends into the body. And as he does, you see that the body of Stuart begins to take on a slightly different form, as if it's trying to be Royce, but stuck between both of them and being a corpse at the same time. And His arms are locked into this throne, unable to move. And Royce, from within the body, you hear Royce say, "These will not do." And you see 2 other arms shoot out from underneath, grab onto the restraints, and rip them off. As he does, he begins to stand and tower over all of you. As you see what was once electric wires and control within him have now become chains as they are tethered in throughout his skin. And he goes, "What were once tools for control have now become my arsenal." And you see a long chain begin to fall out of his hand as if it's slithering out, and he gripes on and he begins to swing it around in one of his arms. I need you all to roll me initiative.
Okay. Ooh.
What did everybody get? We'll start over here because it seems funny.
One of them was a 16.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
one was a
Not the
1.
All right, what's your total?
We're so bad.
6.
6. Rough.
That's rough, buddy.
Chip.
That's a 13 on the die, so 21.
21. Right here.
Oh, get wrecked. Oh, I gotta go first, though.
8 plus 4, 12.
More than Aster.
15 plus 3, 18.
18. You will be right here.
And 11 for a 24.
Way up here. So, with that, you all see him begin to twitch and move around as you see that those 2 electric wires that were in his head fall out completely and are just laying on the ground. And he's looking at you all. Valia, what is your move?
Okay. I'm going to move back a little bit, kind of a little bit closer to the stairs.
Okay.
Make a little bit of room. And I guess it's time to start shooting. So I will.
If there's ever a time, it's
I will
now.
take a shot.
Wait, he can be reasoned with.
Look at him, he's sane.
That's
He's
a
such a boy.
22.
22 will not hit.
Oh boy.
22 won't hit, you say?
It did not.
I'm gonna take a friendly little note on that.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Chip?
Um,
Also, as a reminder, you all have +2 to your AC still from opening the Pokemon cards. That was less than an hour ago.
oh,
Plus 2?
that's
Plus
nice.
2.
+2?
Yep.
Okay. Well, first thing is I want to know what that thing is. It doesn't look like my buddy Royce anymore. So that I can cross off of my list of potential suspects. So I would like to identify the creature in lieu of my move action. Again, that is I take 38 on that check.
With a 38. Let me see real quick. With a 38, you learn he has a weakness called pain dependency, which requires him to be hurt every 4 hours. He has a vulnerability to fire, and he is immune to cold. And that's all you learn.
Fire, immune to cold. And then something that would only apply if we were here for 4 hours.
Yes.
Okay.
That is everything you learn.
All right. Well, you know what? If he really wants to feel pain that badly, then I'm just gonna do tried and true. I'm just gonna shoot him up with a sedative here.
Alrighty.
Chip raises his arm to shoot. Let's do. Ooh, okay. 19 on the die. That's going to be a 30 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. Here we go.
So somewhere between
Somewhere
23
between 22
and 30.
We're narrowing it down.
Yeah. Detective work.
Yeah. All right, here we go. That's gonna be not a great roll, but that's so 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 damage.
11 damage.
Mm-hmm.
You shoot the sedative into him, and it locks into, like, right next to a chain, and you see him just move a little bit, and the syringe falls out. As he is still... He's looking fine. Did that do anything with the sedative in it, or no?
It deals non-lethal damage, and if he were to be under an emotion or fear effect, it would help him.
Okay. So it does not do anything at this moment then?
No.
Got
No,
it.
just non-lethal damage.
All right. That's your turn?
Yes.
Clem.
Okay. So first, I am going to use my adrenaline grenade. Throw it down right next to me. It has a 15-foot like range of effect
'Kay.
around me. And it gives everybody within that 15 feet a 10-foot bonus to their movement. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm
That's
going
everyone
to...
except Valia.
Okay. And then I am going to do get 'em. I'm going to be like, all right, let's try and get 'em for good this time, guys. And so everybody's got the +1 morale to their attacks.
Very nice. Is that it?
Good.
Yep.
His turn. He's going to take a big step right here, right between Aster and Gizmo. And he is going to... I will need both of you to make me will saving throws.
Okay. Okay.
Who's this?
Aster and Gizmo. Good for now. Oh, very good.
Oh, you like settled it.
But it's fine.
It's fine. It's not that bad of a roll.
It's my worst save. Yay.
Oh, is it that bad of a roll?
What did everyone get?
18 on the die for a 24 total.
24 total. Okay.
12 on the die for a 15.
15 will not pass. Let me remember which condition this is. I can't quite find it. So it's the one where you take. I'll tell you the name of it in a minute, but it's the one where you can only take a move or a standard action.
staggered?
Staggered. Thank you. That's what it is. You can only take a move or a standard action
Just
for
like yes, last week.
for one turn. And so you both see as he walks up, his gaze is unlike anything you've ever seen before. It is nothing but pure anger and vitriol, as well as horror, and it looks like if death were to come alive, this would be his stare. And he looks at both of you. Aster, as he looks at you, you hear in your mind the voice of Royce again, but he's sounding grimmer. And he goes, "Fear worked for him before. Let's see if it works again." And Aster, you are pulled out of your body fully. And it does not feel like it did last time, where it's almost like an illusion or just a memory as it is. It feels like you're observing a room that you've never been in before. This is something that you don't ever remember seeing. This is not something you recognize at all. It is a completely dark room with metal walls, and all you hear is just a heavy and burdened breathing in the room. After a moment, lights flip on, and you see a metal door slide open as two scientists walk in, and they are in a small lab room that's split down the middle with glass protecting them from what's on the other side. And you see Astra is chained up, but not quite chains. They're like large clamps on her arms and legs, suspending her just about a foot above the ground. She has heavy plates of armor on and has tubes running between all of those plates of armor. She's sitting there breathing. You see her hair is dangling, looks sweaty and greasy. As she's sitting there trying to just catch her breath, the two scientists walk up to a small console with a microphone on it, and they say, "Lower the helmet." And as soon as they say that, you hear Astra go, "No! No!" And she starts thrashing. She's trying to break out as much as she can, as you see a small glass helmet begins to descend onto where her head is. It has black metal up to about like the chin here, about right above the mouth. It's domed up with glass that looks completely tinted. As it begins to go on, you see a small clamp grab the back of her hair, pull it up, and her head is completely stationary as the mask locks into place fully with the suit of armor. You see the scientist flip a couple switches, and yellow liquid begins to flow through those tubes between the plating of the armor. She begins thrashing even harder and violent. You hear her screaming in complete pain and agony. And finally, as the liquid goes up to the helmet, her neck is thrown back, her back completely arches as she screams, and you see her fall face down. And after a moment of silence, you see the helmet begin to tilt up, but the mouth of it stays down as it looks like an animal with fangs looking down directly at the scientist, and a large metallic and animalistic roar escapes from it, scaring both of the scientists. And you find yourself back in the fight.
Okay.
As you feel that, you see Royce is right in front of you, and he swings this chain down at you. Does a 36 hit?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You feel this chain wrap around you as it pierces into you with sharp prongs all over it, dealing 27 damage. And you feel it yank against you
Okay.
as you are also grappled.
Oh. Not good. Not good at all.
Gizmo,
Me.
same thing. You feel the pain, and you feel yourself get pulled out of your body. Not like the last time at all. You feel as if you are in the eyes of someone else. You sit in this another small metallic room, more like an oval. And you're staring up at the ceiling. You can't move, there's no mirrors or reflections anywhere for you to be able to see what's happening. And after just a couple moments, metallic whirling begins, and whoever you're looking at the eyes through peers their head up. And you see two things immediately stand out to you. One is a major metal door that is unswirling itself slowly at the opposite end of the room. And the other thing is, you do not have a physical body, you are a spirit, surrounded by other spirits at the same time. And as this door begins to unwind and open, you see the spirits begin to shake and try moving around as two red glowing eyes appear in the doorway. You hear a lunge, and you hear muffled screams as you're pulled back into yourself again. And you are staggered one. You're staggered for one turn.
Okay.
And then you also, the natural one, he will whiff completely as the chain goes. He expects you to flinch in fear, and he, with anticipating that, smashes down next to you and misses. It is now your turn.
All right. So I was frozen in fear, and now seeing that, I'm just gonna flee as fast as I can with this, like the surge of adrenaline and fear rushing through my body.
Okay. Where are you going to go?
Into the kitchen,
Okay.
behind that door, behind that wall, or anything.
Okay.
And I am staggered, so that is all I could do.
He's going to get an opportunity attack as you run out. Does a... Where is it? There it is. Does a 32 hit.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I didn't think that would. 28.
20 points.
28 damage as you feel that chain wrap around you.
23.
23. Wow. As you feel it slam against your back, give that momentum is able to push you forward and get into the kitchen more. Aster, it is your turn.
Oh, is
So
Widget
I-
also staggered?
Sorry?
Is Widget staggered?
Widget's not staggered. No, you can. I'm sorry. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, Widget's gonna just shoot. I don't know if I forgot about fire, but he's just panic mode. 6 totally whiffs.
Yes, he just fires around him completely.
Is
there anything else?
Good.
All right,
Yeah.
Aster.
So what can I do now that I'm grappled?
You cannot move or take two-handed actions. You take a -2 penalty to AC. Most attack rolls, which will, I'd say for your sword, you'll get a -2 to that.
Okay.
Reflex save, initiative checks, and dex-based skills and ability checks, and you cannot make attacks of opportunity.
How do you get out of grappled?
That's a good question.
You can try to make a reflex saving throw to break out.
That's the thing I'm bad at.
Reflex saving throw.
That's the thing I'm really bad at. Okay. Aster, having seen this vision and seen this being blindsided by this lumbering creature that is the unholy amalgamation of science and magic, man and spirit. So go ahead, sorry.
I'm sorry, I got it wrong. I mixed it up here. You make an attack roll that equals the target's KAC plus 13 to try to break out of.
Plus 13?
Plus 13. To be fair, if there's anyone that could do it.
KAC plus 13, not 8?
No.
So it's not even a combat maneuver.
Nope.
So can I still take a swift action?
Yes.
Okay, so as a swift
That's
action,
an insane
Aster is
number.
gonna... I imagine he had the hilt in his hands already, so he ignites it and looks at this creature in its eyes, meets its gaze, and says, "Good. I finally get a chance to kill you, myself this time." Trying to put on a brave face, and I'm gonna go ahead and take that standard action. So I have a -2.
You have a -2 to that, yes.
Okay, so I will have a
To just hit him?
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So I will have to. Okay, let's see if this is possible. Or to break free, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay.
To break free, does the -2 still apply?
To his AC? Or what do you
To his attack roll?
No. I would say it wouldn't.
Oh, okay. So that's a 13 on the die for a 27. Well, it's probably not.
27 is close, but no cigar.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's close, but we're getting closer to the number.
So,
It's more than 22.
is there anything else you'd like?
It's less
Um,
than 30.
If I take a swift action, I can't take a move action.
No, you cannot take a move because you're grappled. But you can take a swift action and move actions normally.
Okay, that's not good. Okay. I can't take a move action.
Or you can take a move. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused. You can take a move action, you just can't move.
Okay.
So yeah.
Aster is gonna try and swing to break this guy's. I imagine, he's with whether it's chains in his arms, just try and break loose using his own strength, and seeing that failing, and he's like, "Fine, I'm gonna make you regret holding me." And spending his first attunement point, he is gonna cast. I haven't done this in a while. Oh no, excuse me. That's standard action, so I'm not gonna do nothing. That's my turn.
All right.
Just threaten him.
Yeah, just threaten him a little bit.
He's I like to see it.
Why I oughta.
Back at top of the order, Valia.
All right. I'm going to do my full sniper attack, but I'm going to take 2 steps down to kind of be at the corner.
Okay. Corner of the stairs? Or
the corner, like between the carpet and the wooden floor, just downward. Yeah, but to the left. Yeah.
That's what-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of, a little bit of concealment, maybe.
Yeah, I'd give you that. I'd give you partial.
All right. I'm gonna miss, so that's my turn.
All right.
Quick turn.
Okay.
Chip.
Is the chain attached to him?
Yes, you see it is
Okay.
coming out of his hand.
Okay, so he couldn't let go.
As far as you know, no.
Well, if it's attached to his hand, it would at least hurt to try and figure out some way to let go. And okay, is the depiction of Aster on screen like how tangled up is he?
He's like fully like entangled. He's probably got one arm out so he can do his like an attack action, but it is like wrapped around him.
Theoretically, the end of the chain is somewhere there.
Somewhere in the mess of twirled around him.
Okay,
Yes.
or at least like there's bits of chain.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to do.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna work,
You can try.
but I don't really know if my injection did anything because he like flexed it out of his neck. So I'm going to giving a wide berth. I cannot make that more clear.
Okay.
I'm not going to come within 5 feet of this man. I'm going to go around.
Okay.
To get over behind Aster. Behind. I don't need to be in front right now.
Like it next, like direct, like between
Like-
him and the sofa.
Yes.
Okay.
There I go. One more. I want to be directly yes.
Yes.
All right. I would
Flank
like
Aster.
to try. I'm gonna try and get a little strand of this chain, and I'm gonna force it down onto the ground, and I'm gonna cast Adhere.
Okay. Interesting. Go ahead and explain it to me.
So pulling free will require a strength check against a spell save DC, and moving or opening, manipulating the object. If that already requires a strength check, which I'm assuming that using his weapon does require a strength check, then that DC is going to be increased by half of my key ability score, more than it already was. So, if adherence is broken, spell ends. Otherwise, it is permanent.
Otherwise, it's permanent.
Otherwise, it's
So he has
permanent.
one chance to yank it out, or it's permanent? Or
No, it's
until he
permanent
pulls it.
until it becomes free. So Chip kind of starts sizing up the room. He looks over to Aster, and he looks back over at Royce, and he looks over at Aster, and he goes, "Aha!" And he scuttles over there, and he rings a little bit of chain down, and he forces it down, and he goes, "Glue! That's the secret!"
So
He's
to,
a
okay,
sticky little guy.
to clarify for myself, you're gluing it to Aster, or you're gluing
I'm
it
gluing the chain to the floor.
to the floor? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were putting it on Aster, and it was going to be like, you're not trapped in here with me. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
No, Aster could theoretically still escape because it's just a section of the chain is just lower than before. He could still wriggle out. The point is that he can't escape. He's stuck like a dog chained outside to a post.
I'm the post. I'm part of the post.
The post.
Thanks
This
to
is
our-
what we made. You're gonna regret.
I would like to give a special thanks to our friend Tim C.
Tim C.
Hero point for everyone.
Oh!
Thanks for entertaining me on my commute home. Regrettably, I'm not driving a Rolls Royce for this. So there you go. 2 for you over there.
Thank
you
Tim C,
so
my
much.
savior.
Tim C coming in clutch.
God.
Reminder for everyone at home and for my players, a hero point can get you either a reroll, like a standard hero point, or a roll on the wild magic table and pray that something good happens. So, you've now adhered the chain to the
Yes.
ground. Anything else you would like to do?
Gloat. Then I want to, is it a swift action to bring out a potion? A serum, rather?
I think it's a move action to do that. Swift action is generally to drop prone or...
That wouldn't be
draw a
changing
weapon.
grips?
Yes. No.
Okay. Dang. Then no.
All right.
Then I'm done. I'm just gonna cower behind Aster.
All right.
My good buddy
Aster's
Aster.
gonna feel the chain tug at the ground. Is like, Chip, get out of here, go!
No, it's okay. It'll be funny.
All right. Clem.
Okay, so with Chip doing that, Aster's gonna have an easier time getting out of the chain?
We'll find out.
Would he then, if I were to use the combat maneuver Sunder on his side of the chain, like, so, adhered spot, Aster, chain, if I were to Sunder that, would that give him an easier time?
I don't know what Sunder is, so once you explain that, maybe.
Sunder is deal damage to one object on target's person, must be easily accessible, damage reduced by object hardness. So I'm trying to break the chain.
Okay. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That will let Royce free.
Well, no, I'm shooting on the Aster side of the
Oh,
chain.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's the spot. Shortage.
Yeah. Yes. So would I then be going for Aster's AC because it's on his side of it?
I would say that there's a different AC for the chain itself, separate
Okay.
from all three,
Okay.
separate from these other two entities here. So
We're
Okay,
back
so
to,
with it
we're
being a
back to
combat
furniture
maneuver that
ACs.
you sure are.
with it being a combat maneuver, it would be KAC plus 8 for the DC I have to pass.
Yeah.
So
We'll say the ace, the K. It's gonna be. There's not on the chart. We're gonna say it's 16. You have to hit.
okay, 16 total, or 16
For an
plus
iron
8?
chain?
Yeah.
Okay. It's squishy.
Yeah. Okay. Might not be this turn.
do I want to use my hero point?
Got
We need Aster to be able to move, so I'm gonna use my hero point. Thank you, Tim.
You did.
Okay, come on, better roll.
Big rolls.
I
Big
believe in
roll.
you.
No
We
one,
can
no
do
one,
this.
no one,
Don't
We
want
need
it
to
too
save
hard.
Aster.
Please don't want it too hard.
Please don't
Oh
want
my
it too
gosh.
hard.
Kinda want it.
Okay, that's better. Okay.
Is it above
So-
16?
So it's a 15 on the die
Okay.
plus 8.
That's gonna hit it.
Yes.
So I say that chain begins to break a bit.
Okay.
I don't think it would fully smash it. Does the Sunder say that it smashes it or no?
It says
We've never used this ability before.
damage
so.
reduced by object hardness. So you would have to figure out like what the like HP of the chain is.
And you
Okay.
roll damage then.
Yeah, roll damage.
So then that's
Weirdly has that. So got that.
okay. So all right. Okay. So 2 and so that's 11 damage.
11
Cold
damage.
and piercing. I don't know if the chain has a weakness to cold.
No. it is a chain.
You know, if you freeze a chain, you know, it's something that, like, in shows, they'd be like, you make it cold, it's easier to break.
No, not here.
Dang.
This is science world. Science
Yeah.
magic world, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Does anybody have a condition that they're dealing with? Yours ends this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're working on this one.
Okay.
We put in a lot of work on this one.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be it.
As they're gonna see you point his gun at your gun at him, be like, "What do you do? No!
Trust me!
Get away!
I'm trying to help you.
Run!"
Shut up!
He is going to... He's going to use his move action. And you see with that chain, he's going to have a whip. Like a whip action, you see the wave go down, and it launches Aster into the ceiling.
But it's still adhered to the floor.
Oh, the
If he
strength
wants
check.
to move it,
Let me good shit.
you're
Good.
gonna have to pass my check.
What's the check? What's the check he has to beat?
Solve my
21.
riddle 3.
21.
Strength check. Just the strength modifier.
This person isn't strong at all.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh.
I'm so
Dang.
sorry. He rolled
But
exactly.
it was close.
But
Which
would that
means
keep
that
him from?
it's not a bad idea.
No, I will give you that.
Would that
Just wait till somebody else becomes grappled.
would that interrupt the force and momentum, keeping him from yeeting Aster?
No. So you see the chain waves and it whips Aster into the ceiling, and you see that the chain breaks off from where you had broken it, and Aster is now pinned to the ceiling with phantom chains around him. And I will say that
chains?
some of the chains that he had used were tracked back into his arms, and those look more like phantom magical chains that are holding Aster in place.
This is
There's
like
a lot of chains going on.
it's like Looney Tunes. Like half of him is in the other room.
Yeah.
Like his head is in the ceiling.
He's got little Tweety birds going
Yeah,
up around him. And then he will look down at you, Valia, and you see with one of his other arms there are large spines in them, and he will launch those at you.
Okay. How tall is he?
He is 15 feet tall.
How tall is the room?
20.
Am I able to take reactions? As I'm grappled?
You are pinned now. You're not grappled.
Okay.
It has the same penalties as grappled, so no, you cannot take reactions.
Okay.
Oh wait, you can take reactions. You can't do attack of opportunities.
The reaction I want.
Yes, I know you got other little tricks in there.
Have I got some concealment?
You
too?
do have concealment, so that I say that's partial concealment. Where is the concealment chart? I believe that's a +2 to your AC. Yeah, nope, here it is. Partial +2 to your AC. So he's going to launch these at you. Does a this probably won't hit. Does a dirty 30 hit you?
No.
Does not. You see these large spines shoot out at you, and they smash into the wall as you're able to duck back just in time. Gizmo,
Okay, I'm no longer staggered.
no longer staggered.
Do I Is he still plugged into anything, like the computers or anything?
You don't, but you do notice that those two that were attached to him are on the ground shaking, and they're have electricity kind of shooting out of them every now and then.
Can you hack him?
Maybe. Can I just shock him? Okay. So the chain broke or didn't break when he did the shake? So Aster is free or no?
Aster is pinned to the
the
ceiling
ceiling.
with phantom chains around him.
Oh, okay.
It looks like he left like an aura back and then whipped the chain back into him.
Okay. So it's not like shooting the thing that was already kind of broken. It's already broken.
That is broken, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna try and sneak toward the tube.
Okay.
That's disconnected. Stealthily go up to it and inspect it.
You- I will say
see me?
I mean, okay.
Wait.
We'll do I'll do you want to do a stealth check?
Yeah, I can do stealth
Yeah,
check.
do a stealth check. You have a hero point.
Hey, that might be.
I wanted to use this on magic, but thank you, Tim C. I noticed there's like a bunch of like just random toys and stuff on the floor. I'm like, no, I go on the soft part of the carpet.
There's so many squeaky toys.
Yes, just a mass amount of them.
Okay,
Oh,
better.
yeah, that was a good turnaround.
14 plus 13 is 27.
27. Yes. So I'll say with the 27, you also notice that there's a massive amount of pots and pans, and you're able to step around those. And as you do, you see that at the computer, every couple of seconds, you see a little light come up, and then electricity shoots out from the end of this of these two plugs. They're not meeting. It's not like an arc. It's just like you see like some sparks fly out, and then it goes docile again. And it does look like it is intact and be able to connect into him.
Okay. I'm gonna. So there's like slots to connect.
Yes.
And
And
it
you
would,
got on both his temples.
okay, and that would be. I can tell that it would be good for him to be connected or bad for him to be connected to this shop.
Give me a computer's check.
Okay. Okay. 6 plus 18, 22. Wait, 24.
24. It'd be bad. He ripped them out. He don't want him in there, so he ripped them out.
Okay. I would like to put him back in.
You will have to make an attack on him. It'll be essentially an unarmed strike, but I'll give you what would it be? I'll give you a +5 to that hit.
That is my melee attack.
So you can try to hit if you want.
Yes.
No.
Good lord.
Okay, 15 plus 5,
It's
20.
way
It's
I have no idea. Do we need the bumpers on?
Oh, I
Can I
Were
get
you
bumpers
bowling?
and
get it.
Can
I'll
you?
be back. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Bye,
She
Sully.
has the ability.
Oh, bump too.
That's crazy. What was your total?
Oh my gosh, dude.
15 plus 5, 20.
That will not hit. As you go up and try jamming it into his temple, you see him with one arm push you off, and he gives you a little glare from behind. He now knows you're back there, and he can kind of figure out what your plan is by doing that.
Okay.
What is Widget up to?
Which is going to do the same thing. Like, we got to do this.
Ooh.
14 plus probably, it's also 5. So it doesn't do it.
That won't
I
do
don't
it.
think we can. I think we need a 20.
But
Didn't you say you got an additional 5 from Corey?
yeah, an additional 5 from Corey.
Whoa.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, you got an additional 5 from me for doing that.
Oh, an additional.
Yeah,
not
so it'd
the,
be 10 total. Yeah.
Oh, then
The first one.
then the
was
first
way
one
higher.
was
20.
25.
Yeah.
25. Okay, and the second one was a 24.
Yes.
Both of those hit. As you see, they both connect into him, and you see him begin to zap and jolt around a lot. I need you to roll me 4d8.
Oh,
Oh, okay. All right.
It's a double date.
Mm.
I don't know why I did that.
like I love
Why would I ever do that?
I love jokes like
Okay.
that.
Ooh.
1, 2, 8, 4. That's
15?
Yeah. Yeah. 15.
15 damage as you see he
That was good.
begins jolting around violently, and he looks like he goes through. You see every vein, you see every nerve, you see everything as it pulses, and it begins to contract as if it's trying to pull him back in. And after you do that, he's able to pull him up and rip him out again.
Okay. I guess that's our movement interaction. We're right next to him. We got your back, Aster.
Aster, is your
On the ceiling.
So yes, this is now a different DC you'll have to hit,
Okay.
and it'll be weaker because of Clem's help with you.
Okay.
So it'll be same as grappled, but you're pinned, and it's -4 to the attack, but you have to make a DC 18 to get out.
Okay. Oh, this is my standard action.
Yes.
Okay. No. That's 2 on the die plus
you have a
10.
hero
You
point.
got a hero point.
Yeah, I gotta use my hero point. Tim C.
Tim!
Told you guys you needed him.
Come on.
All right, that's a
better.
12 plus 10, so that's 22.
That gets it.
Yes.
As you see the chains around you completely shatter and you fall on one knee, you still have your move action left.
For my move action, so am I just on one knee? Am I prone?
You're not prone.
technically? Okay.
It's dramatic flare.
Oh, cool.
You're
So
standing.
Aster
Superhero
lands, and from even more
Yeah.
dramatic flare, I'm going to spend my move action, my second. This is the second round of combat, right?
Yep.
It's my second attunement point for Plasma Sheath as Aster lifts up his sword, and then it just erupts into flames. And he's like, okay. Bring it! Next time.
You will be bringing it, Valia.
Okay. We're gonna do, surprisingly, another sniper attack. Please, dice. We know we're in danger. Let's hit this guy. Ooh. Okay. That's a 9 plus 21 for my stealth attack, or for my perception stealth. So 30 against the.
That will hit.
Okay, so he's flat-footed now, and it's a 16 on the die for a total of 27.
27 will hit.
Yay!
Imagine if I
Damage.
said no.
Oh,
wouldn't
we
that be
also
scary?
still have a +1 from Riley's Get 'em.
Yes.
I forgot
Yes.
about that.
Yep.
Big numbers.
Okay. 2.
Big numbers, no wins.
7, 10,
It's only
15, and 22.
22 total.
Yes.
You take that shot and you see a chunk of his flesh flies out, and as he recoils and grabs onto where it was, and you see where bone and blood and everything should be is more chains beginning to writhe and move in and out. As he looks back up at you, very angry at everyone who's around around him currently.
What kind of damage do you do?
That one would be piercing,
Piercing. Okay.
or yeah, P. That's piercing, I think.
Yes, that's what you're saying. Anything else?
That's it.
Real quick, as Chip's turn is starting, I want to shout, get away from Aster. He's gonna blow soon.
Okay.
Also, from our good friend
Scott!
I missed the Aeons, but the secrets will do. Here's one for Clementine so she can roll true.
Aw, thank you.
There you go.
The rhymes.
Oh, you got a card over there still, don't you?
Yeah, let me just shoot.
We'll reuse it.
Hey.
We like to utilize, reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yes.
We have a green foot around here.
But don't reduce the points. Just
No.
reuse them.
We reuse and recycle points around here.
The 2 R's.
I have an interesting question for you.
By all means.
Would you consider, as he has a lot of metal inside him,
Sure.
we've confirmed,
Sure.
and he's surging with electricity,
Sure.
and was previously connected to a dock of some kind,
Okay.
has some sort of outlet, would you consider him a sort of electrical device?
No.
Are you sure? Because it says that the target could be one,
Okay, I don't consider him an electrical device.
even though he
here.
is running on electricity.
He's not running on electricity. We're all running on electricity, but does not mean we're electrical devices.
Okay, fine then.
Does he have a pacemaker?
No. Their chair was that.
Fine then. All right then. I'm just.
He does have diabetes though.
My insulin pump, no.
I am just going to. I'm going to make my way to run to hide behind Clem and Widget, and on my way, I'm going to try and shoot him with an anesthesiology inhibitor. So let's see if that goes through. All right. 10 on the die is a 21. 22.
22. Is he still flat-footed or no?
Yes.
Yes, that will hit.
Awesome. All right. This inhibitor is going to deal additional damage equal to my biohacker level, and he will become fatigued, which means no running, no charging, -1 to AC, attack rolls, melee damage, reflex save throws, initiative checks, and strength and dex ability checks.
All right.
And additionally, I do my damage. So let's do... All right. 3 plus 9 plus... another. So 15 damage.
15 damage. You take the shot and you see the syringe lodges itself in him, but instead of him being able to actually shake it out, it stays in there as he is looking as if that is a point of pain for him. And after a moment, he's able to fully just yank it out with one of the arms and throw it down.
Chip peeks out from behind Clem, and he can't blow, but he does... He makes like a sound.
A little wind emoji pops up on his chest. Clem.
All right. So. Does anybody have any conditions? No, not this round.
No more.
No more.
He does if you want to buff him up or help him with that. He's a little fatigued right now if you want to
No.
throw him like a Cliff Bar.
He doesn't get anything from me. With my weapon dealing simultaneously cold and piercing damage, does that mean that his immunity to cold would cancel out the damage completely, or would it be halved?
I think it would cancel it out completely.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
So that you would get the benefit of both, because then if he was weak to one of those, it would still get the full weakness there. So it's like a two-way street
got
there.
it. Makes sense. So I'm just gonna move back to just south of Chip, and I'm gonna be like, "Let him have it, Aster."
You do that, and as you do, you see the chain in his arm extends out, and he's going to get an attack of opportunity on you.
Is that a is that a ranged attack?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
He's got big range.
What's his range? Oh my god!
Does a... Let me see. 32 hit.
Oh no! Yes, it does.
You see the chain extends out from his hand, and it cracks you in the back of the head, dealing 27 damage.
Oh.
As you feel it try to wrap around you, but not able to make it, and he pulls it back.
Can I take a reaction
Yes.
to try and grab it?
Sure, Sullivan. I'll allow it.
The name's Chip.
Go ahead.
What do you want me to roll?
Roll me. I guess it would be a strength saving throw.
A strength saving
Or dexterity.
throw, isn't
Or
it
no,
thing?
a dexterity. I
A
guess.
reflex. saving
Reflex.
throw. Is
We got
what
so many
you
stats.
mean to say.
Oh.
18 on the die. That's 24.
24. What are you wanting to do when you grab it?
Grab it, and I'm going to hold it down on the ground. And can I glue it as part of this?
No. Absolutely not.
Can I do this and this?
Can I have a full standard action, please?
Combo.
I'm gonna glue it, and I'm gonna hanker down. I'm gonna try and hold him.
Okay. Anything else for Clementine's turn?
Nope.
It is now
At
his
least
turn.
I'm gonna interrupt his plans, okay?
It's gonna be one whole action to pull it back.
That is, it's not.
He's going to stare at you, and as he makes eye contact with you, I need you to make me a will saving throw.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Whatever. It's all going
I don't
according to
even
plan.
care.
See if I care because I don't.
Not man.
Nat 20! Hey!
Doesn't care.
You do that, and as he locks into you, you feel yourself also get pulled out of your body as you're sucked away. You feel that as if you're watching over someone, and you find yourself in a library, and you see Pepper sitting at a table. And as this like ghostly form kind of floats around, you see that she has on this table is she's surrounded by dance books, like saying how to dance 101, dance for dummies, things like that. But in the center of this, which she's reading kind of more thoroughly, is a book that's called Arcana: The Lost Art. And as she's flipping through it, you see behind her there are two men that have been staring at her, unblinking. And as they stare at her, they look at the librarian, and they all give each other a knowing nod. And those two men stand up and leave. As you then find yourself back in the fight with that chain there, you do not have staggered. So, that was just a thing he can do. Now he's going to make his attack on you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to hit. 36 to hit.
With my +2. And then a +1 from Clementine. That will still hit.
That is, as you feel this chain whips within your hands, it does 26 damage.
Okay.
As it cracks against your screen, makes your hands bleed. I would like you to make me another reflex saving throw to see if you can keep holding on to the chain.
Okay. Hold on. I have notes to take.
For my good friend
Scott.
my week has been hectic, so I need this break. Aster has need of this that I know he will take. Another hero point.
I will take it. Thank you so much.
All right.
Scott
There's
is
a
our bard.
reflex.
Reflex saving throws, you try to hold on to that chain still.
These are good
Okay.
rolls.
It's a 15 on the die. Is a 21.
21 will hold on to it still.
Let's go.
No, don't let's go.
Hold on.
Let's go.
As you're holding on to it, he is going to make his second attack, and he's going to try to slam you into the wall.
Okay.
There's a lot of action.
He's a special little guy like that.
Oh, I think I hurt his feelings.
This one's only a 22 to hit.
A 22 to hit?
Yeah,
Is that
KAC.
KAC
And you have a +2.
+2 is 20 +1 would be 21. So that will just hit.
He will hit. You feel yourself slam into the side of this wall as you get 29 more damage.
Okay.
As you hit the wall and you feel that those phantom chains that were on Aster a moment ago chain you to the staircase.
Okay.
And then he's going to move
What?
right over here. So he's standing.
He's gonna move.
He's going to move. If you want to try to take a swing at him.
I would love to.
All part of my
good
plan.
friend.
He's going to move so that he can be looking almost directly at Valia.
Oh, good.
Okay, that is a 13 on the die plus 15 for a 28.
28 will hit.
Excellent. And then while I'm at it, is he gonna move?
He moves. He's going to move.
I'm gonna spend 2 resolve points. Sudden
Ooh.
stop. He's not gonna move.
Yeah!
Aster's
Yeah!
going to jab right down in one of his legs with both hands in his sword, and is like, "Nuh-uh, you are mine." And with plasma sheath activated, 36 points of fire damage.
Whoa.
Yeesh. Yeah, he feels that. As you ignite him, he is looking a little rough for wear as he's looking down at you.
And then noticing this weak point, Widget's gonna notice that and use target of opportunity. Also try to attack.
Oh,
And
go
it
for it.
Doesn't work. It's a 5.
That's not going to hit.
But he tries.
he
which
did
is
try.
what matters.
He's part of the team.
There's just a random gunshot in the background.
Warning shot.
Gizmo, it is your turn now.
Okay.
Warning shot.
So it seems like all his chains are really busy, and
His chains are
it seems like
really
he's really like multitasking right now, which is never good, you know. So I'm just gonna try and back away because I know Aster's gonna blow up.
Okay.
Hopefully he's too busy to notice.
As you do, he's going to make an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay, he's really. I guess his strength is that he can
He
juggle
do got-
multiple things.
He's got 4 arms. He's real good at hitting. 28 to hit.
EAC or case?
KAC.
Oh wait, meets it beats it. You're
Meets
fine.
it
You
beats
got
it.
You got it. You got it.
As you're going, you feel heavy chains hit you in the side of the head for 30 damage. As you are seeing stars and dots all around your eyes.
Okay, well, as far as I could have, I mean, 40 feet probably. I'm
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. In the kitchen again?
Yeah, please.
Okay. There you go.
And I am going to. I'm gonna try and shoot him with my semi-automatic little pistol.
Go for it.
With my semi-automatic.
Because
We two have real
okay, this is a 20.
Nat 20?
Yeah.
Woo!
So,
Two of them on him.
okay.
Big guns.
Oh, it has no crit thing, but that's fine. It still hurt.
It's fire damage though, right?
No, this one's because I don't. I have the ice. Widget has the
Oh,
fire.
but he's immune to ice.
No, I usually, but I'm using. That's why I have my.
Oh,
He's got
okay,
two
okay.
guns.
Two gun. So it is 7 times 2, 14 plus 3, 17.
17?
Yeah.
17 damage?
Yeah.
Right.
And then Widget's gonna run to where I am too.
Okay.
And then also try and shoot.
All right.
15 plus 7, 22.
22. Is he still flat-footed, even though somebody hit him?
Has it been my turn? I think he should still be. Yeah.
Yep, that hits.
Let's go.
Come on.
And this one's fire damage. Oh yeah, here it is. 3d4.
Oven's ready.
That was the preheat for Aster.
4, 8. 8 plus 3 is 11
11.
fire damage. And we are in the kitchen.
You are both in the kitchen as you fire at him, and you see him fall to his knee for a moment, but is able to regain his composure.
Now you're cooking with fire.
And our friend Oroku-san, a GM without a villain point, another GM can't stand the thought. A villain point for me.
Oh no.
Now we're all on equal grounds. All right, Aster, your turn.
Okay. Aster's gonna, after stabbing down on his leg, still this creature being able to hit all of his friends, draw the sword back and just go for a complete full attack, unloading on this guy.
Go for it.
Let's see here. Okay. One of them is just a 3 on the die. So let me see here. Math. A 3 on the die plus a 12 is only a 15. But a 13 on the die plus 12 is a 25.
25 will hit.
25 will hit. Excellent.
As you're doing math, a little message from our friend.
Scott!
It's Gizmo here, but it's easy at another time. I could probably give him a run for the money at the rhyme.
Oh, ooh.
These are
You
solid.
have 2
finds.
now, or do you have 1?
This is 1. I used it to
Right.
do stuff.
To do things.
To survive?
Do what? Everyone's at 1. Everyone's at 1. So we're all on
Everybody
equal
gets
grounds. How much damage are you doing to my friend?
Another 36 fire damage.
Oh yeah.
As Aster swings out wildly with the first hit and then readjusts his aim and slashes right across the chest of this monster.
Oof. He takes a massive stagger back, and he is struggling to stay on his feet, but he gets up, and you see he has a small glint in his eye, as if he was planning for something.
He's crying.
Valia, is your turn. He's
Crying.
crying. He's a little baby. Oh, goo
cry.
goo gaga.
I'm gonna take one step diagonally backwards, so hopefully I still have like the same amount of view, but just
Okay.
one step back because I saw the eye contact and I want to be a little further away. Let's hit good. Okay. 31 on the perception check. He should be flat-footed.
Yes, he will.
You know
be.
what? Actually, let's not make him flat-footed. I'm gonna use the staggering shot to make him, or try to make him staggered. So he needs to succeed at a fortitude save.
Fortitude was the DC.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
lot.
I know I can roll
I
that.
think it's a
Yes.
19.
19.
No.
He got 30.
Okay. All right. Well, the attack still hits. That's a 19 plus 11.
That will hit.
12. So yeah, it hits. Damage.
Damage.
Let's do some damage.
Oh, this little tray you got.
Lot.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
What's this little tray? When did this
Good
happen?
tray. All right. So 8, 12, 13, 14, 21.
21. Ouch. You see he's looking like he is on death's door as he is staggering and holding on for dear life. Chip.
So I won't survive another hit from him. And I did really, really piss him off.
You are also pinned on the wall here.
So what is that not going to allow me to do?
That means you cannot move, are flat-footed, and take the same penalties as grappled, but the penalty is a -4, which means you cannot move or take two-handed actions. You have a -4 to AC, most attack rolls, reflex saves, initiative checks, and dex-based skills abilities. And you cannot make attacks of opportunity.
So I don't have anything on my spell that says it's a two-handed action. I don't know if all spells are.
I don't think so, because it would
Okay.
depend on like your channeling.
I think that he's about to go down. So while I'm very tempted to super glue him again, I think. Okay, would you consider? I got a funny question for you.
Okay.
So now that he is holding me, would you consider there to be an electrical device on his person?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right then. This will probably take me down too. I don't pretend that it won't. But I'd rather take myself out than have him do it. And if I'm going down, it's gonna hurt him more than me.
Yeesh.
This is jolting surge.
Okay.
Chip is going to lock on, and you see his lens narrow as he reaches around and grabs hold of both ends of the chain, and electricity starts to surge through his body. This is going to be an attack roll, but I have a +2 to it because it's an advice that's on his person.
Okay.
And I have a +1 from Clem. Was there anything else? I can't remember.
Nope, he's not flat-footed anymore, so.
Okay, so a +3 to this. Alrighty. Let me make sure I don't get anything. It's against the EAC. No, we're gonna reroll that.
Gotta.
Thank you, Tim C. I grip harder onto the chain. Let's see. Oh, no!
Oh.
Alright, well, that's not going to do anything, but it's a 2 on the die, so +8 would be 10.
10. That's not gonna do it.
That's okay then.
You try and you see sparks travel up the chain for a moment. They're shooting off, but it's not able to quite reach him as it disperses. Anything else?
Nope, I can't move, right?
Right.
Yep.
Clem.
Okay, so it's is it chain and magical chain that's holding Chip in place?
It is, yes. It's chain and magical chain for Chip.
Okay.
Chip was holding on, so that's why the chain remained.
Okay. So if I there's not really anything I can necessarily do to stop us, like to like dispel the chains. So is there something that I could do that could help Chip?
Kill him.
You could kill him.
I don't have the right weapon. I've only
Yeah,
got my
no.
cold piercing.
I would say if you want to go up and try to make like an attack on the chain to try to break him out of it, you could do that.
On the magic chain?
Yeah.
You might also be able to do something like covering or harrying fire.
Yep.
Give
That's
That
true.
would be
That's
good.
true.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, one hit, I'm down. I have
So-
no more stamina.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So, I will do that. I will do, covering fire. Right, okay. Okay. I really want to do this, so, thank you, Scott!
Scott!
Okay, slightly better. It meets it, beats it, because 7 on the die plus 8 is 15, make
Yep.
an AC 15 ranged attack. So now you have +2 circumstance bonus.
Nice.
So yeah.
All right.
Hurt, that's for sure.
Mhm.
I have a +5 to my AC.
Yes. You got big AC now.
No, but I have a +5 to it.
You have a standard AC now.
And I'm going to spend 1 resolve point to bolster your spirits. So you can get 7 stamina points from me, plus
Oh, yes.
1d6 plus 1 stamina points because I have motivation expertise.
Motivation
Okay,
expertise is
so-
like the cutest thing.
That's 5 more.
So 5 plus the 7.
Um,
So, right?
yes.
So
Yeah.
12.
Whoa, you might
Wow.
be
That's exactly how many hit points I have.
You doubled.
there we go. Okay. So I'm
Oh,
I do
thank
that
you.
and I'm just like, Chip, you are so incredibly tough. You got to hang in there, okay?
I'm hanging on.
Now it is his turn again.
I hate this guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it.
He
Thanks.
is
He
going
stinks.
to. He's gonna make a full attack. And what he's gonna do on one of those attacks is he's going to look at both of you. He's able to see Valia in the back just because you're so short. He can see right over. I will need you both to make me will saving throws.
Okay. All right.
Valia hiding behind Clem is pretty funny.
You can't see me.
Oh man.
All right, what'd you guys get? Probably get something good from Riley.
2 on the die plus 8.
Very
Oh.
nice.
15.
15 total.
Yeah.
Both of you fail as he looks into you and you feel nothing but fear and panic overtake you two. Valia first. What you see is a small, quiet office. It's got old wooden floors, a large metal desk, and in it you see Pollyanna is sitting behind it in a wooden office chair. He's leaning back and he has his feet up on the desk and he's smoking a cigarette, and you see him just blowing the smoke into the ceiling, looking almost defeated. On that desk is a small computer, and as you're able to kind of move across it and see it, you see that on it is a message that says, "From the King." And it says, "My personal guard, please be warned, Clementine still lives, and her entire crew is aiding in that. As of this moment, her closest ally, Valia, is considered a threat and just as dangerous. A hit is being processed for her as well." As you are then pulled out back into the fight. And Clem, you feel yourself get pulled out, but you don't go that far. You go down the street. As you see on the ground are several Nyack, those flying bat things that you saw before, lying dead on the ground. And as one steps over, you see somebody step over them, and it's a large boot that hits the ground and keeps walking. And you recognize that as Timur. And he is on the front lawn. As you get pulled back in at the end of his turn, I'm sorry, he still has one more attack. He's going to make it on Aster. 36 to hit you.
Yeah.
It's like a formality.
28 damage as you feel that chain wrap around you once again.
No, 23.
23 damage as you feel that
Yeah,
chain
are you okay?
dig deep
Yeah, I'm
into
doing
you.
good.
And at that, before Gizmo can even react, all of you hear from the front door
Oh, yeah.
a loud slam.
Wait a
As
minute.
in walks Timur, seeing all of you, and he just goes, "Well, this is a hell of a show going on in here." And with that, we will cut to our 10-minute break.
What?
Thank you guys.
Timur gets a small.
Look, we've only got 2 big guys. This is it. Thank you guys for joining us for this episode. If you like all of the sound effects and ambiance you're hearing throughout the night, our good friends over at Pocket Bard have been supplying those. They are an app that you can download for your phone that use things like sound effects. They have their own music. They've got general landscapes and audioscapes you can use to really enhance your tabletop experience. Great app. Can't recommend it enough. I would also like to thank all of our friends over at Patreon for who subscribe and can support the show directly. For $5 a month, you can get access to all of our post shows for each episode. Every show has one, and I recommend getting it because the last one was for Abomination Vaults, and they had a pretty interesting episode last Sunday. So I'd recommend that With that, we'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. Thank you.
We ever do before.
I just like having fun with my friends. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Everyone was saying I'm mad at them right before we started.
We fought 4 back-to-back mini-bosses.
Yeah.
And now
what
it's
is up with
boss
that?
time. Those are barely mini bosses. Those were just bosses. Welcome to the boss rush. So,
Oh my gosh.
where we last left the party, they were interrupted from their fight of almost killing a big 4-armed zombie to getting interrupted by a cowboy. And who exactly was interrupted is what you're probably asking yourself. Let's ask on my left.
I'm Marcus. I play Valia, the operative sniper. I'm scared.
Yeah. I'm Riley. I play Clementine, the Raxolite envoy, and I'm even more scared.
I'm Kevin. I play Gizmo, and I am also scared.
Crazy.
I'm Sully. I play Chip, everybody's favorite little robot, and I'm even more scared.
I am Gary. I play Aster, and bring it on.
Yeah.
And that's why he
Heck
stands
yeah.
in front. So
As-
everybody clap.
As the door kicks open and you hear the howling of a cold wind enter the building, you see him standing. He's got his pistol in his hand and he's got a rifle in the other one. And he's just looking around and he goes, "Well, this is not the show I expected to walk in on, but that's how it is, I guess." As he immediately points the pistol
Whoa.
right down the aisle and he aims right at Clementine.
No.
He's
We're
going to
busy.
take a
Clem,
shot.
watch out. There's a cowboy in the hall.
With his pistol. He's going to take a shot. He's going to hit with a 30.
Oh, I'm doomed.
Come on, man. Dude.
He-
We're so tired.
As he takes the shot, you hear the loud bang, as well as what feels like a sonic reverberation. As you feel, you turn around in fear with this pure panic, and it hits you directly in the chest, doing 27 damage. As you feel yourself holding on steady, barely able to stand from just the sheer blast of that alone. He will then move up about 40 feet. Or he'll actually move up. No, he's plenty of room. He's going to move up directly in front of you, Valia.
Oh,
Wonderful.
And as he's doing that, as his swift action, he's going to swap the rifle out for a long sword.
No.
He is directly in front of you. That is his turn.
Okay.
Gizmo.
I'm just gonna be like, we're busy. we have to get in line if you want to kill Clem. there's a lot of people in front of you. Please take a number. I'm well, one thing at a time. I'm just gonna, I've seen Aster handle fire very often, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna pull out a nice warm grenade out of my mouth.
A little wet.
It's slick.
Yeah, and I am going to throw it at the forearm guy, and see. Let's just see what
The
happens.
artist formerly known as Royce.
Royce do.
Okay, so I have to make a 5 to hit him,
Okay.
and it was a 4, so close. But I had 4.
That
for
hits.
range, for 7 to range attack. So it hits, and it's 3d6. He has to make a reflex save, I guess.
Reflex save?
Yeah. See if he gets
He
half.
should be worse at that because he's fatigued.
Yeah.
Minus 1 to that.
Nice one.
Mm-hmm.
What's the DC he has to beat?
It's a 19.
He rolled a 19.
Oh, come
Okay,
on, dude.
come on. So he takes
Oh.
half. Oh, Esther, you have to roll it too. 'cause
But
Oopsies.
Aster's so
What
slick.
what kind of save is it?
Reflex.
It's a
Aster's not so
reflex.
slick.
You're
That's
good
my
at-
worst
You're
save.
good at this.
Oh.
No, I'm not
He's
good at it.
really good at it.
Yeah.
No, he's so good at
19?
everything.
That's a big one.
Okay. Well, it doesn't double, and it's only 6 damage.
6
Well,
damage.
I have 5 fire resistance, so it's 1 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, see, he's
And
good
then-
at everything.
And then the big guy takes 3 damage.
3 damage as the flames
He feels real foolish.
3 fire
flames
damage.
go up all over him. He's able to pat them out pretty quickly. He
Okay.
does not seem
I
that phased by
Thought
it.
that'd be.
That's all he had left,
I
right?
thought that'd be more.
No.
Oh.
Well,
Well, you kept saying he's so hurt.
He is hurt. Not 3 hurt. though.
So
How
like
about now?
well,
well, I'm also gonna try and shoot him. And I don't do it because it's a 4. And then Witch is gonna try shooting him,
Witch it!
and it's a 9. So we're just a little stressed right now. There's a lot of different pots on the kitchen, cooking right now.
The kettle's
Also on the
boiling. the pot is overflowing with water.
There's so many orders.
Spaghetti's on the ground.
Everyone wants clams or served cold.
There's a cowboy. Aster, it is your turn. The big guy's right in front of you, not looking awesome.
Not looking awesome.
Come on, man.
I'm just going to make a standard attack against him. That grenade opening up an opportunity, taking his focus away. And I'm going to make a swing. Okay, that's a 13 on the die plus 15, so 28.
28 will hit.
Excellent. 27 points of fire damage.
27 points of fire damage.
Mm-hmm. Does it get him?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I had said close to death because Gary's been averaging 30. He had 28 HP left, so he's got 1 HP.
Oh man.
So he is still standing, but I'm full honesty, he's got 1 HP left.
Well, I would have done a full attack. you got me. You got me.
Oh, man.
Oh man, that stinks.
What doesn't stink is our good friend Tim C. Hero points for everyone, and then said Timmer sounds like he eats salsa made in New York.
Yeah! Oh my gosh!
So who needs cards?
It's the second time tonight.
You
I
said
need a
everybody.
card.
Everyone. Well, okay. Who has got one? Who like is everyone still at 1, or have we used them?
We all need one.
Okay.
I have,
Making sure.
I have one, but I haven't used it.
I don't need one because I used mine
Oh, I
earlier,
see what you're
so
saying.
I
I can
am
bring back
to
this one again.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do need one.
Yeah.
So 2 over there then, right? Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right, whatever.
Yeah.
That's for you and that's for me.
All right. Now,
So I guess for my move action, I am going to not provoke as within his, just kind of present myself in front of him to block Chip and a Clementine.
all right. So you're gonna move.
Towards the right.
Got it. Like there?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, that is it. Valia. Anything else? That was it, right?
Yep.
Valia,
Finish
it is your
it.
turn.
All right. Well, I'm in a little bit of afraidness. So
Are we staggered from failing that roll?
You are still staggered from failing that roll.
okay.
You are staggered for 4 rounds.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna do a standard attack instead of a full attack.
Okay.
So, I would like to finish this. I would like to re-roll.
By all
I'm like
means.
shaky. I'm gonna shaky, and I can tell I'm not really there. So one more shot. It's a natural 1.
Oh
No.
I'm not there.
You pull
I'm
out the
afraid.
rifle, and as you go up to pull it up, you see Timmer notices that, pushes the rifle down as it fires in the ground next to him, and you see the blade is ready to swing. Chip, your turn.
Is staggered an emotion or fear effect?
Staggered is. I've never thought
I didn't know
about
because
it.
it was given by the will save with scary dreams. So
I would say it's because of that. I would say it's a fear effect.
okay, perfect. You're not gonna like it, but I can't help you. But I seriously, unless somebody can promise that they can deal 1 damage to this guy, I can't. He's gotta go. He's gotta go. Oh
fair.
wait, I can't take a. Can I take a full action?
No,
To
you
hit
can't
twice?
because you are in the chains.
Okay. Well,
I think you're the only one who could damage him at this
Yeah.
point.
then I'm gonna have to help Valia later. We're gonna have to deal with that for 1 more
That's
round,
fine.
but that's okay. All right. Well, I hate this guy. I hate him. I'm gonna look him right in the eye. I'm not going to try and set myself ablaze again because I'm feeling slightly better, and because there's more coming.
There's a lot.
I'm going to look at him, and I'm going to. Chip's gonna kind of like wrench the bit of chain that he's got, letting one hand free, his gun hand. He's gonna wrench it and kind of like wrap it around his elbow and hold it in tighter as to kind of yank on his chain. And he says, "Get ready for this! You're going down, dog!" And I'm gonna shoot him with a sedative.
All right.
No. Thank you to Tim C.
Tim!
We cannot let him live another round. That cannot happen. The safety's on. Oops, now it's not. Marginally better. So that's a 9 on the die, which is a plus the 1 from anything else, guys? Okay, it's a 21.
That will not hit.
Cool.
Anything else?
Nope, I can't move.
Clementine.
Why would you ask you no?
I just like saying it.
So,
I feel powerful.
from Clem's perspective, like, she was focused on fighting Royce, and then she hears the door open. Like, she has that vision, starts to feel stressed, hears the door open, and hears that voice, and everything slows, like dolly zoom kind of thing, and she sees him approach, shoot her. She's freaking out, panicking, everything's moving in slow motion, and on top of that, she's staggered. There's only one thing that she can do right now, and that is run. She's gonna be like, no, and she's gonna run upstairs.
Run upstairs. All right. Yeah, that does not provoke any attack opportunities from him. You're just out of the range. You run upstairs. What? Is there a room you're aiming for?
I think what I'm gonna aim for is Stu's room.
Stu's room. All right, you get right there. Is there anything else?
That's the only thing I can do.
That's it.
Oh no, they go back to back.
They go back to back.
Yeah.
Big man looks down at you, Aster. He's going to make a swing at you. That will hit. That is a 29.
That meets it exactly.
Sick. So 29 to hit. He will do 27 damage as the chain hits you into the temple.
No.
And then with his second attack, that same arm that he shot those razors out of, he's going to try to swing them into your chest. That's a 33 to hit.
Yes.
So he's going to do 16 damage as you feel it dig into you, piercing. But as he does that, you see some of the flames get consumed into the spine and go into his body as the parts of him that were ripping off begin to regrow slowly.
Oh my gosh.
but
You
he-
already have
But
one
he had
boss,
one hit
dude.
point.
Two. I'm so sorry. I'm so sad when I got to the one. That will be his turn.
No.
Now it is Timur. Timur is going to look at you, Valia, and going to make a swing at you. For a 39 to hit.
Yep.
No.
As he makes that swing at you, he will do
Fall right over.
he will do 33 damage
Get a
as
call
you
from
feel
his
it dig
doctor.
deep down into your chest and carve out
Forgot to call his
as
mom.
your blood splatters against the wall behind you.
Gosh.
He will then look over and see Aster fighting the big chain man, and he'll pause for a second and look at the chain man. And he'll look at you, Valia, and he'll go, What's happening over there?
You know, I'm not even really sure how to explain it, but I don't know. Do you know Royce? I assume so.
Well,
Why am I doing this voice?
I know of Royce. Thought he died.
He's a ghost, a mist, and is now in that guy somehow.
It kind of looks like Stewart, and he's gonna take
Yeah.
his pistol. He's gonna aim it at him, and he's gonna take a shot at it.
Whoa.
He will hit.
Whoa.
Done.
And
Oh, this wasn't so bad. If you'd shown up earlier, honestly.
I can't believe it. He had 17 HP.
Oh, for pity's sake.
I hit.
16?
There it is, right here. Look on the calculator. 16.
No.
You're allowed to overwrite that.
Yeah.
No, it's funny. So you see that pistol blast out and hit the Royce zombie man, and he looks like he's struggling to hold his stitching together as you see one arm begins to slowly fall off. His eye and mouth are beginning to droop, and he goes, "You can't kill me." Gizmo, your turn.
We have so many times before.
Okay, I just need to do 1 point of damage.
One
So,
point. Did
You
one.
two people.
yeah, so I'm gonna throw another fire grenade because I know this works, and I know that the Aster can hold it, and it just if it does 3 damage again,
That's
that'll
a
be
good
all we
idea.
need.
That's it.
So let's just see. I make it 8. Yeah, it lands.
Let's go.
Okay, and then it is 3d6, and this is my last grenade, my last fire grenade, and it's gone.
There you go. I'll go.
You
I'm
gotta
gonna go
stop.
hunting.
How are you doing that?
I
I don't know, but it's a
special
lot
skill.
more. Okay, let's see. Wait, oh yeah, reflex save.
Reflex save.
Well, you're probably dead regardless.
He's gonna be dead.
Yeah, because it's the 10, 12 damage, so it's 6 if he succeeds.
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
one.
How much damage?
He's dead.
Oh, did you save?
No.
Oh, sorry.
2.
12.
12?
So minus what? You're 5.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Well, I'm like less than half HP now.
Okay, but he's dead.
He is
Okay, but he's
dead.
Okay.
How do you do it? How does he die?
Yeah, it just consumed completely in flames and the nice little ash pile.
As he begins to fall and crumble, you see his body begins to fall apart. And as this happens, the spirit of Royce begins to fly out.
Again.
And he goes, "I can't lose this!" And you see his spirit beeline it for Timur.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
No.
As it goes and tries to fight for it, Timur goes, "The hell is that?" And tries to shoot at it, passing clean through Royce. As he lands inside Timur, and you see Timur begin to twitch
No.
and begin to spasm.
Where did Royce get this move action?
It's
It's not
layer-
Royce's turn.
It's a layer action.
It's a you
It's
died.
a layer action.
Yeah.
It's a death action.
This is Stu's house.
He was Stu.
When you die, you release your bowels and you have a move action. you get free actions when you die.
It's true.
I always knew Royce was full of.
You see, he runs over and Timur begins to like spasm and try to keep himself together. Aster,
What-
it is
does
your
that
turn.
release
But
Chip?
Widget still has a chance.
Chip will release.
Ah, and then but wait, Widget still is.
Oh, wait, just has a turn. So yes.
Yeah, we're just gonna pop out and try to shoot Timur. He's gonna be like on the rug. And let's. He looks like he's weak. Let's see. Oh no, it's a 1. He doesn't really know where to shoot. He's like, do I shoot the little spirit? Do I
It's
shoot?
confusing. It's fair.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
That's realism. That's all that is.
Yeah.
Aster, is your turn. But before that, our good friend
Ah!
Scott! Chip really needs to run another game. Seasons of Ghosts or Shadows at sundown would give her the fame. It's a bit early for the spooky season, but either of those campaigns would be a good reason. Hero point for Chip.
Oh, thank you
This is
so
conditional
much.
on you running another.
Oh, thank you so much. It's conditional.
Do you need another card, or you got the
I
one?
could bring back this card.
We're good.
Thank
Cycling.
you. Thank you. So.
Yeah.
Thank you, Scott. Aster.
So is Timur somehow disoriented? Is he unable? Is he?
Staggered?
He seems to be fighting to control himself, but he does seem to be in a weakened state.
Okay.
Okay.
So will he be able to do anything?
We'll find out.
Okay. Aster's gonna see the big man in front of him get shot down with the grenades. He's gonna look over to Gizmo, and in a rare moment, look over at Gizmo, and as he says this, his eyes kind of light up, and he's like, "Stop blowing me up!"
Okay, I'm sorry. Now you're mad at me. Now for sure you're mad at me because earlier I wasn't sure, but now I know
To
for-
everyone, he's like, "Go get Clementine and run!" And I'm gonna start beelining it for Timur.
All right. How much movement you got?
Everybody starts whispering.
Thanks
"Yes,
to
I'm gonna
the
say
plus 10, I have 40 right now.
Okay, so you can get up right next to him right there.
Okay, cool.
Do you want? You'd have enough to flank him if you want. With Valia.
Yes.
You flank.
And then I'm gonna make an attack at him.
Go for it.
I will.
I dare you.
Okay. That is an 11 plus 14 for a 25.
I will not hit. Oh wait,
Flanking?
I'm
with
sorry.
flanking will hit.
Good gracious. For
You need to chill out.
Yeah.
for 36 fire damage.
36 fire damage.
As I see him start spasming, and I'm just gonna, as I'm kind of running and gunning, get behind him and then slash right up his back.
You hear him yell out in pain, and it sounds both like him and Royce are screaming at the same time.
That's all I
Valia.
got.
So he's like fighting internally, a little bit distracted.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna use this opportunity to try to run. So I'm just gonna try to.
Are we actually running?
Well, no, I'm just gonna try to get up behind Widget.
Widget. Okay. You do. He does not make an opportunity attack, as you do.
Because I should have 40 feet, so I think that's plenty.
Perfect. Anything else?
Nope, I'm staggered still.
Chip.
Okay, how does Valia look?
I'm okay. Okay. I'm definitely probably better
Listen,
than everybody
so
else
the thing
here
that
right now.
could help you get rid of staggered is if I shoot you with the sedative. It'll let you redo that check. But it will hurt a little bit. But then it won't be for 4 rounds, potentially. Anymore. Potentially we could end it right now.
Okay.
So
That's probably a good idea.
So, well, I'm doing it. So, I'm a doctor.
Dr. Chip.
Yep, Dr. Chip.
Reporting for duty.
Oh gosh, should I try and do a?
Yeah. Do it. No, it is. You do it.
I was trying to debate if I should do a. I'm not going to. I'm gonna in lieu of my move action, I'm going to try and identify Timur to get some fun facts. I'm gonna tattle on him. I'm gonna.
Yep, that's Timur.
There he is.
Well, is it anymore? He's kind of possessed.
Yeah.
Do the 20 on him again.
Ghost of a really annoying ghost. Yes. Yes. So it'll be a 38.
With a 38,
Yes.
you
Any
see,
fun facts?
you learn he has an offensive ability named Gore,
Okay.
Okay.
and he has no immunities or weaknesses.
That's pretty good to know.
And nothing else.
Okay. Something called Gore. Chip starts to zero in. His little target lines up on Timur again as little fun facts start to spurt out as he's trying to identify things about him. It's the no weaknesses, no whatever. And then you see a little notepad, like in his viewpoint, comes out from the side, and on it types Gore? Question mark? He says, and I'm going to aim for Valia. It's going to automatically hit because Valia is one of my allies in tune with my microlab.
Nice.
And so I'm going to hit you with this sedative. So a couple of things. I'm first gonna I'm sorry. That's my first thing.
Free
I
action.
didn't roll very
apologize.
good. 14. But medicine. So if you are under the effect of an emotion or fear effect, which we said which had a saving throw to negate it.
Yes.
It did. Immediately attempt a new save with a +2.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's 14 damage first. Right?
That does happen.
Yeah, that one's
I mean,
there.
like simultaneous as it's going in your bloodstream.
Shots are good for you. They just
It's a
hurt.
new
As
save
medicine.
+2. All right. What was it again?
Will saving throw.
Yeah, you get to do a new save with a +2 this time.
What?
This 4 rounds is awful.
We need to save our friends once again.
Come on.
Don't do it for me.
Come on. That's a response.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit better. That's synthetic 20.
Synthetic 20 will pass.
Yes!
You are no longer staggered.
Thank you. And I think that the original one's from Scott. Or no, from Tim.
I was gonna
Yes,
feel
that's
so
Tim.
bad if you didn't ask.
Thank you, Tim.
After all that,
Thank you.
Tim has saved us. Anything else for Chip?
Chip.
He's got his move.
Huh?
He's got his move action still.
No. His move was to identify.
Alright, never mind.
Chip turns back around slow. Just kind of imagine like he's pivoted his whole waist to face Valia, and then slowly it just rotates back, and he goes, "The doctor's in."
Clementine, is your turn. As a free action, make me a sense motive check.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
I think he wants to kill
Royce
you.
does have a crush on you.
17?
17. With the 17, you're not able to get much off of it. He's here to kill. That's for sure. Bless you.
I
Bless you.
continue running. So I'm headed for Stu's room, and I'm going to try to hide behind the metal chest.
All right. You hide behind it, and you hear that thing inside of it still rattling around in there,
Yeah.
but not nearly as much as it was as you sit there and hide.
A part of me just kind of goes, "What are you in there? You're not him. What in the?
What's going on?
That is Timur's turn. Aster, you see Timur is violently shaking, but he's able to turn around and look at you, and he pulls out the pistol and he sticks it right underneath onto your gut as he tries to fire. And with a, you know what? No, villain point.
Whoa.
Thank you, Roka-san.
Rude.
I will re-roll that
Rude.
natural one
Rude. Oh man.
Rude.
But why though?
because this is cool, and it is. That's 28 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Don't you feel foolish?
As he goes to pull the trigger, you can see the flames igniting from the hammer going down. You're able to grab the gun, and as the hammer hits your finger,
I imagine I grab the hammer and then just bash him with the hilt hand real quick to try and be like, no!
he goes, and as he's twitching his head around violently, you see Royce's head in there as if it's kind of more stable, but he's the one twitching around it now. And he goes, "This, what is happening?" And he's going to start moving back. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Whoa. Excuse me. He's
No, go ahead.
moving.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
He's moving.
He's going to attempt to move.
I'm gonna absolutely. He'll move, but I'm gonna absolutely take an attack of opportunity against him. That is a 5 on the die plus 14 for a 19. I don't like that, so my good friend Tim. Tim C.
Oh, that was fun.
It's a wind up for a
is
chill.
gonna help me, and that's a lot better. That's an 18 on the die plus 14 for a 32
32 will hit.
That's how old he
Excellent.
is, bro.
for another 36 fire damage
36
as he goes
fire
to run. And after bopping him, I imagine he tries to get away, and Aster uses that to slash up the side to get one glancing blow as he runs away.
He
Hey, don't go. Keep going.
begins to move, and he goes 5, 10, 15, no, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, as he is standing behind the corpse is fallen down, but he's standing in the corner, able to get a read of the whole room at this point. As he's clutching onto his side, he's got his gun in his hand, and he's got the sword weakly falling out the other hand as he's trying to fight off Royce. And he goes, "You're not getting any of this." Gizmo.
Okay, well, Aster's mad at me and told me to go protect Clem, and I'm gonna
I said
listen.
get her and run. I said get her and run.
Yeah, he said get her and run, so I'm gonna go and get her and I'm gonna run in and get her.
Yeah, find me first.
Get her and run.
As
Run
you-
and get her.
Go ahead.
As I'm running though, I'm gonna wait. No, never mind. I don't. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna run. And I see Clem. And wait, are you in? You went all the way.
No,
I probably
Clem-
have to
Clem
do.
is
A,
I'm
next to the
hiding
chest.
behind the chest.
Yeah.
Just
oh,
gotta
okay. So I probably have to do.
adjust.
I can only move 40 feet. I don't know how far that would have got.
That would have gotten you. This would have been 40, I think, here. So you can do a standard dash.
Yeah. So I think it's a full run or something.
A full run, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
4 times your movement speed.
4
or
times
something
movement
like that.
speed. And I'm like, we gotta get out of here.
You do notice there are holes in the floor that you could jump through to make a quicker exit.
Holes in the floor. Oh,
This is because
true.
it drops right down to the next floor.
Yeah.
The one at the very end there would probably be your closest to the door.
If we fall down this hole, we'll be fine.
It's like in a video game where they
Yeah.
pan to the place that you need to go next.
It's like in Link where you just like, whoop, and you fall into like the other part of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Widget's gonna be following with me. Widget's also there.
Widget's also, he's dashing up there with you.
and then I think that's all we could do. 'Cause That
Yes.
was a full action dash.
Aster, your turn. You've got Timur right in front of you. Or no,
You
very
got
far away
Timur.
from you.
Yeah. I see a great view of upstairs currently. Let me see. I have 8 squares of movement in a. Just 8 squares of movement get me next to where Widget is currently.
Upstairs?
On the map.
Oh, no, on the map. Yeah. So 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it gets you right next to him. Yeah, it gets you like right there. Or one more to the right if you want to go diagonal.
I wanted one more up. I can't get one more up.
Nope. Not unless you you use your standard action to move too.
Okay.
He's a dancing.
It's like Dance Dance Revolution.
It's just like Dance Dance Revolution.
Front,
Let me
back,
consult the
left
ancient
and right.
text of Starfinder Enhanced real quick.
The
sacred
straight
text.
line or something.
Preferably,
It's like the
You could do a
magic to
diagonal.
me, which I was there when
Yeah.
it was
You can
written.
make a diagonal.
I could do a diagonal.
Diagonal.
You could do diagonal.
I could do a diagonal.
Diagonal.
Aster's gonna get us run as far. Wait, no. So is that that gets me?
You're one more down. But you can, if you're doing like a charge attack, you can do it at a diagonal.
Yes. So I'd like to get as the diagonal as I can.
Okay.
And use my full movement. Aster's running in with his sword flaming, and as he takes a step, he is going to kind of. It looks like he leaps off of the ground or into the air, and then fly straight at Timur, using his standard action Stellar Rush. So I get to make a charge without any of the penalties. So I'll get to move double my movement towards him. And then I get to make an attack at the end of that.
All right.
So that is what I will do. Okay, that's a 7 on the die plus 14 for a 21.
21 to hit him
Yes.
will not hit.
Okay, so Aster's gonna fly in
Is
and
that just the bonus? The get 'em bonus?
22.
Still not hit.
Oh.
As they're gonna
So
fly
sorry.
in, and the energy around him just exudes and culminates in him at almost the speed of a shooting star, flying at Timur, and he's gonna go aim for the head and just barely miss Timur's neck, almost giving him a clean shave. And that's Aster's entire turn. And he's gonna look back and go, "Get Clementine, run!"
Valia.
All right. Let me ask you something.
Sure.
When the first Royce died, did he drop the crystal?
He shattered that crystal and then went into into
okay.
him.
Okay. So I don't have to destroy it. Okay. I'm gonna do a full attack against Timur. I'll take 2 steps toward the stairs first, though.
Okay.
Can you do a full attack if you?
No, you can't move and do a full attack.
With the sniper attack. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do my sniper attack, which gives me
I see.
1/4 of my movement.
Okay. Cool.
Good to know.
Snipers are neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna hit. Yeah, with a 7 plus 12. Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
All right. Yeah, Timur's able. He's able to read your movement and is quickly moves his head out of the way as the shot is fired. Chip.
I don't want to run. I don't want to.
How's your health at?
Not good, but I can't leave Astro alone. He's in such a bad mood.
He's gonna be so
and
mad at you, though. He said to leave.
He's already mad at every. Listen. we could add just a moment to ourselves. He hasn't been quite the same recently. He needs an attitude adjustment, and I'm going to fix it with the power of friendship.
With medicine.
With medicine.
Medicine.
So I am going to do a full attack. One will target Aster. It's okay. It is okay.
Please, dear God.
No, it is okay.
Triune.
It is okay, and it will help.
Whichever one.
It is okay. It will help, and you'll like it.
Okay.
And then
It's fire
the
damage.
other one will target Timmer. The one that targets Aster will automatically hit. I'm shooting you up with Ignore Pain.
Ooh.
Woo! You're gonna get temp HP equal to 12. 12 temp HP for a minute. And the first time that you go to 0 hit points, but you're not killed, you'll continue normally until the end of your next turn or until you take additional damage.
Okay. And that temp HP, does it, once it's gone, it's gone?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay, cool,
How much
cool.
HP you have?
So we're all on an equal playing field. Most importantly, you won't go down the first time. And then my second attack is going to be at Timmer. And I'm going to target him with...
What?
Oh,
I'm just scared.
Well,
He pulls out a
he needs
nuke.
a really high roll. And I do have the -4 because it's a full attack. But I'm not going to use this any other time today. So I'm going to try and do a Spark of Ingenuity, which will combine 2 inhibitors.
Okay.
Whoa.
Roll for that 20.
It's a 17 on the die.
Okay.
And then plus is plus a 5. So 25.
Is that with the -4?
Yes.
Which AC is he hitting?
KAC.
Okay, so does he have any debuffs? Did anybody debuff him or anything? Is he flat-footed from your
Now
stuff?
switch +1?
Hmm?
Switch your +1 from
Because I have the +7 would be 24, +1 would be 25.
It's not gonna hit. You're very, very close.
It is worth it.
Yes.
It is worth
Roll
it.
like
I'm not.
an 18?
It's so. Oh.
Well, that is a 17 with a full attack -4.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
there are more options in there. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Clementine.
So before I move over to that hole that was pointed out, I'm gonna be like, okay, this is gonna be gross, but could you hide me in your cheek pouch?
Yes.
What? Pause the game. Turn off the music. Can he do that?
Judging something.
I'm actually almost
Physically.
positive he can.
Biologically.
One
Can
cubic
he do
foot.
that?
One what?
1 cubic foot is wearing 1 bulk.
And you, one bulk, and you are
I
A
am
tiny
a foot tall.
creature.
a tiny creature?
Yep.
You're 1 foot tall, 1
That-
cubic foot.
Have you always been a foot tall?
Always
Yeah.
has
Okay.
been.
I just
She-
put out I made room. I threw out those grenades.
She can.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna hate this, but I really don't want Timber to
Oh, you're a
see-
mech.
see me.
I just like unhinge my jaw and like 5 grenades spill out, and then I'm like,
Okay.
You asked for that.
It's like Attack on Titan. It's horrifying.
It's the only
grim
way
reminder.
that I feel comfortable like trying to escape, because if
That you
Timber
feel
sees you, he
comfortable?
won't see me.
mmm.
That's the thing.
You know
Ah.
my name.
He
It's
just sees you with a
gross.
big tumor on your mouth.
It's a jawbreaker.
And I'm just like tucked in there, like, oh.
It's not wet. It's really dry.
What?
Why
It's
is
dry.
your mouth
it's
dry?
It's different. It's not. It doesn't connect to the saliva.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's okay. So it's just
They
warm in
use to
there.
preserve
Fleshy.
food.
Oh, you can't have it get
I
wet.
guess that is
preservation
true,
thing.
man.
Isn't
Yeah.
science wonderful?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
Cubic foot.
Clem, you're inside
How
of
big is your
Gizmo.
head?
We
It's
joked
big
about
now.
like
It's really
getting a
weird
pet
looking.
carrier before for me.
This is a
Wait, we
Bjorn.
don't think it's gonna be noticeable. His cheek.
Yeah,
He
I
carries
found
one side,
stuff in
not
there.
both. One side is hanging.
She's just a little gal.
He carries so
Just a
much
little,
stuff in there on the regular.
A foot. It has to be a foot.
He's got jowls now.
I'm like
He eats
3
when he's
feet
stressed.
tall. A third of my body height is Clem.
Oh, this game rules.
Oh my gosh.
All right, well, Clem, I guess that's your entire
Move
turn.
action.
Yes.
It is
That's me.
Timur's turn. Timur is going to continue to shake, and he's going to. You see him get the bottom part of his gun, the hilt, and he slams it on his chest, and you see Royce pop out for just a moment. And as he does that, he's able to point the gun directly at you, Esther, and make 2 attacks on you.
Oh.
Let's see.
Whammies.
Does I don't think a 35 will hit. Does a 35 hit?
Are you being facetious right now?
I never know with you, dude. I don't ever know with you.
Absolutely that hits. Unless
Yeah.
he's doing a combat maneuver.
It's not.
Okay, yeah,
It's a
he
full
hits.
attack.
Yeah, he hits.
Then 30
Unless it's that one case where
something else. 30 higher than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, are you punky?
The second one
You're being
higher?
facetious right now. All right, let's see. Yes, he's gonna hit you with this. He's gonna do 19 on the first shot
Okay.
and 16 on the second shot.
Okay. I'm still up.
Still
Barely.
up. It's a sonic damage too, so you feel
The
your
one I
ears
can't
ringing.
resist.
Yes, sorry. You feel your ears are ringing violently, and you see him beginning to shake as Royce pops back into him. I would like for you to make me a sense motive check. And actually, you know what? Valia and Chip as well.
Hey, spread the love.
Oh, that's hold on. Where is sense motive? That's a 19 on the die plus 8 for a 27.
27. Okay.
That is an 18 on the die, which is going to be 32.
32. Oof. Okay. Valia.
All right, that's plus 11, a natural 20, 31.
30. Okay. All 3 of you know this, but especially Valia. You know what this is. With the way he's acting, with the way that this thing is kind of, Royce is trying to take over his body. He does not seem to be able to move his full movement as he was staggering the whole way, and he does not seem to have reactions of any kind. So if you wanted to, you could flee and possibly get away safe. As all of this damage, and I'll say with Valia, you notice this, as all of this damage is done, it's barely made a dent on him. He looks almost fine. Maybe some clothes are a little singed, but that's about it.
All right. We all look at each other. Run!
Oh, run! Right.
I thought you said bun.
That is his turn. Gizmo, you have a horrifying scene happening upstairs.
What's it? I'm like, bro, grenades. He picks up dog grenades from me, and we just run.
With your full movement, you'll be able to jump down. Make me an athletics check as you jump down.
Wait, don't. Oh, gosh.
You have so much to live for.
Okay,
Do a flip.
Do
Everybody do
Athletics or acrobatic?
Athletics.
To do
Pick
a
the
flip,
better
it's
one.
acrobatics. To do a flip, it's...
Don't do like me. Pick the better one.
Okay, Tim C. Okay, I adjust the weight just a little bit because it's leaning this way. So if I put it upwards, it doesn't help. It's not as bad. That's a reroll. Ta-da! Okay,
Oh,
better.
yeah.
14 plus, and you said it was athletics plus 6, 20.
20. With a 20, you
Synthetic 20.
don't take any fall damage as you land on the ground, and you're able to book it fully out the door using the rest of that
You
movement.
don't start choking on clown.
Yes, Clem is
Oh my
Clem is
gosh.
safe. You
You took
book it out.
damage and then
Yay.
spit out.
You two are out of the combat.
I sent Esther a text. We're good.
We cool?
the eagle has left the roost.
Bastard. It's your turn.
So he can't take any reactions. Asher's gonna look at Timur and the spirit of Royce vying for power. At 7 HP. He's gonna go. You two can slug it out for all I care. And I'm just gonna start booking it as far as I can.
You book it. You do 4 times your movement speed, right? That one?
Yep.
So yeah, I think with that, what's your movement speed? 30?
40 right now.
40, you're able to make it out the door.
Is that with the plus 10 from the
Yes.
adrenaline?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you're able to fully make it out of the door, and you see Gizmo. Is Clem out of the cheek, or
Yeah, I mean, once we're away enough, I pop back out.
you see Clem halfway out of Gizmo's mouth? She like fumbles on the ground. Valia,
All right, you kind of see Valia really kind of channeling that shadow form, and just kind of disappears as we charge out and space cheese it.
space cheese it out. You were able to dash out.
Delicious.
And finally, Chip, you see him standing there in the corner, just fighting to control himself.
Why? Clip this. Why?
Chip's gonna look over at him, and before he runs away,
Oh.
he's gonna go, "Sayonara, sucker!" I'm gonna shoot him with a sedative, just because I don't like him. That's gonna be it's probably not gonna hit. It's a 22 to hit.
It does not hit his 27 AC.
That's fine. It pings off of the chair in the back, and it goes pew pew, and he goes bye, little finger guns, and I'm gonna leave.
Yep, I will say you'll be able to make it out the door fully. As you all run out in the cold, you can see that there are boot prints in the snow from where Timur was walking in. You see the corpses of the Nyack out there, and you see that his footsteps were pretty close to where your ship was going, but there is a turn a couple blocks up before it hits your ship. What would you all like to do?
Take his
Flee.
You know, toss a couple grenades inside the ship, mess up the hardware.
That's his ship.
No, I was just saying his footsteps went a few blocks down, so you would have to journey off to go to his ship. But if you want to, you could.
I mean, we could.
Yeah.
We could.
He seems like he's
He
pretty
wouldn't be
busy.
able to catch up.
No.
What if we just left?
We'd already ran.
I'm almost dead. You're almost dead. All of us are barely alive.
We also don't know how fast he could be, so
Yeah, I mean,
it would probably be best to just leave.
Yeah, Esther's mad.
I have a bad feeling we're going to see him again sometime soon anyway.
Okay.
all right, let's go.
You all book it back to your ship. You see the little toll there, and one of you just throw some credits at it real quick so that the toll opens back up.
Did we see any, if there's snow by it, do we see any footsteps near the ship?
Make me a perception check.
Could I also make a perception check?
Anyone who wants to in this, I will allow.
Okay.
Oh, nat 20.
Whoa!
What did everyone else get?
I got synthetic 30.
I got a 4 for a total of, what did I think it's 18? Yeah, 18.
All right. Valia, you don't see anything. You're in too much of a rush.
Yeah.
Clem and Aster. Clem, you notice that there are footprints around you both notice there are footprints around the ship, but they seem to have just been kind of circling it. But Aster, you notice that there is a very, very tiny little tracking chip on it with a little red glowing light that you are able, like on the back of the wing.
Can I remove it without destroying it?
Make me a computer's check. And I'll say yes.
Could
Yeah,
someone with a
Aster.
computer
Aster
check
points
assist
it
with
out
that?
to his good friend Gizmo. It's like, you want to make me not mad?
Yes.
Take that off without breaking it.
Okay. Will do. Yes, boss. Is that good enough? I don't want Esther to be mad at me, so I'm trying.
Can I aid in any way?
If you give a computer's check as well, it'll be, I think it's like Pathfinder rules, where if you give a computer's check as well and he passes, it gives a bonus.
Thank you, Scott, for helping Esther not be mad at me. Wow, it got worse.
I got a 14 plus 15
still, thank you,
for 29.
29.
Okay.
That was
One
the
person
aid.
aid?
Yes.
5 plus 8, 22. 23.
23. That would give you 24 with the aid. That I will say you are able. It breaks a little bit. The light does not seem to be working, but you are able to pull it off intact. It didn't like shatter within your hands.
Should I put it on another ship?
Are there any other ships nearby?
There's
Put it
no
on
other
his
ships
ship.
nearby.
Put it on his ship.
I'm gonna just. Is there like any kind of vehicle, a trash can, something nearby that I could stash?
Yeah, there's a small trash can next to like the toll booth.
Throw it in there
Yes.
so they can't tell when we leave.
No one's got like a little RC car or something
Yes.
on them.
You throw it in there, and yeah, no surprises in the trash can.
Mission complete.
Wait, ooh. Oh, it's too late probably.
What?
I was gonna say we have, I think, escape pods on the ship, so we could put it in the escape pod and then jettison it later.
Good. The trash can is empty, so it would not be
Yeah,
hard
we
to
could
fish
retrieve
it out.
Aster Valia has proposed an idea.
Fine, do it. We'll just go.
Yeah.
Roger.
You fish it out, get into the ship. After a minute of the engines warming up, you're able to launch yourself off and get into the orbit of the Absalom ring.
And then shoot the tracking device away.
You shoot it.
We all wave it off.
Send it towards like a planet or something.
You
Yeah, let's
shoot
do
it
that.
off into deep space, just seeming lost, as if to him it will look as if you guys are just booking it as far as you can. You now all find yourself in the common area of the ship. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna I'll post on social media. Taking a break. Taking a break from social media, I think. Heading out. Not on vacation. I'm trying to cover. Make it look believable.
I think we need to just find a safest place we can go, at least for a little bit, to, bandage ourselves up and lay low a little. Can we recall any like safer spots we could take the ship?
Yeah. Make me culture checks, whoever would like. And this will be with the Lord profession.
Yes.
What if we go to the asteroid where all the Choros are? They'd never expect us there.
You could if you want.
And they miss Finbar. Is that part of my culture check?
Yeah, that's. I wouldn't say it's part of the culture. This would be if there's like a Lori station. But if you wanted to go to the Joro asteroid, you still have time.
Could I use my my culture check for knowing things about like the criminal underworld?
Yes. What is there information you're looking for specifically?
No, mostly just
Safe
a
houses.
safe house, something like that. Where
Where to hide when even the lorries are after you.
yeah. So that's a 18 plus 5 for 23.
I got 31.
31,
19.
19. Gizmo, the best you can think of is the Joro asteroid. They would not expect you there. The only downside is you had to drift travel to get there. And in order to do that, it would take up to possibly 3 days to travel through the drift. Which, yes, so that's a possibility. You two, there's not many places that a Lori could hide that isn't just a personal friend of some kind that's out of the game. So thoughts could be just hiding out in a field somewhere, or it could be like Gizmo's parents' place you could try to stay at, and hope nobody finds you there.
Would Pollyanna have any hiding places that I would know of?
There might be some old ones you would know of. But at that, also, Valia, you would think you could ask Pollyanna.
Yeah.
Are we in a rush for anything else? Is there a downside to being
We just
in the drift for 3 days?
I mean, we just finished the mission that Gerard sent us on. So we don't have anything pressing right now, I don't think.
Gizmo does have dance class tomorrow.
I mean, Chip.
Chip has dance class tomorrow. I'm
I
sorry.
need to make it back to the ring. I have a date.
They know you're on the schedule. Like that's easily lookable.
In fact, it's possible that Pepper's in danger too.
Yeah, she
What?
might need to go into hiding too.
She could come with us Is
Yeah.
that what? Yes.
Yeah.
That's what. Oh my gosh.
If you want to text Pepper, you can.
Chip's gonna go to a different room. He's gonna kind of like start to work himself up a bit. This is a big step. I'm gonna text her.
I'm just gonna kind of navigate the ship toward wherever I think she might be.
Sure.
Just in that general direction.
Just
Just in case.
What are you doing? What are you doing right now?
You up?
Send.
You
Not that.
You reading?
Not that.
You in a library?
Can you be
right
a little bit more urgent?
At
Stop looking at my text. You've looked at my mom.
You've looked over my shoulder before.
after a moment,
I'm closing my bedroom door. I'm not in the bedroom. I'm in somebody's bedroom. Not his.
You're in my room.
I'm locked. Does it have a little lock?
yeah, it's got a lock.
Okay.
After a moment, you get a response back, just saying, "Not up to much, just doing some light reading."
We can't afford to dawdle, Chip. Come on.
What kind of reading?
It sends like the laughing with the sweat emoji back, and she just goes learning how to dance a bit.
Studio audience goes,
Oh.
But that's not what's happening right now. Okay, so the vision that I had when the guy hit me with the chain
Mm.
was that there were two guard people.
It was two guys just dressed in normal clothes, but they were staring very intensely at Pepper.
Was it did she look worried? Did it look like she was?
She didn't look aware of them.
Okay. I'm gonna say, here's an idea.
You're like Morpheus and Matrix. Go to the bathroom. They're onto you. Jump out the window. Trust.
No, I'm in backspace. Not here's an idea. I gotta think.
Kung Fu.
I gotta think. I don't want to alarm her in front of the.
Well, he did say that the
Can-
guys left.
They did leave. They get up and leave.
Okay. Oh, I don't want to freak her out, man. Why is this so hard?
From the real time.
from the other room. I'm gonna be talking with Clem. It's like, hey, and we do know Pepper too. I mean, we could text her if Chip's having a problem.
If you don't hurry up, I'm gonna text her.
Oh my gosh!
I mean,
There's a lot. I'll update you. Hold on. I'm gonna say, is there anybody else with you? Lol.
She goes, I'm at the library, so kinda, but not with me.
No, shady characters.
maybe behind you.
She after a moment, she sends a video of just the library, and she's like, there's an old woman in the
Are
corner.
they there? They aren't
Nobody's there.
They're gone.
Librarian that was sitting at the desk also is gone.
I'm
Okay.
texting Pollyanna.
So we'll we'll deal with that later.
I'm texting Finbar hey, how's the farming going?
Step outside in a couple minutes. I have a surprise. Send. Let's go. Go ahead. We're gonna get her.
She goes,
Surprise
oh,
kidnapping.
okay, order of operations. She goes, oh, okay, and then that's that. You text the number that Pollyanna had, that you've had before in the past. Still a deadline. No points of contact from any that you know are functioning.
Is that from the same phone that I was given? I was given a phone, right?
You were given a phone. Have you shared that with anyone else?
Sure. Hey, I also got this phone. I think I shared it. I may have.
I don't think you
remember.
No, you did
you've
not.
not shared it before. This is the
This
first.
is probably a good time for me to tell you that that Pollyanna gave me a burner phone.
Oh. I checked to see what
Right
if
here.
the number is different, and I'm just like,
You don't know a Pollyanna. You've never heard the name Pollyanna.
Before, when she had mentioned that a friend of mine warned her that I was in danger, and And I asked like what the friend looked like, and she said a Vesk man.
No, yep, you're right. Yep.
Yeah. So the only contact in this phone.
It's true.
Pollyanna, that's weird. So I copy down the new number, and I'm like, answer me, dang it.
But they didn't have any context now.
You do that, and there is no response.
You text him.
You want to just try calling from the phone?
That's smarter. I call.
You call, the line rings for a while, and there's no answer. But it does ring.
Leave a voicemail?
Pick up, all caps.
Still no response.
Getting ghosted.
You text Finbar.
Yeah.
How's the farming? And you get in response a series of letters and numbers at first, and then another string of random letters and punctuation and stuff. And he goes, "Wait, figured it out." and he goes, "Pretty good, I think." And then you see a little photo of like a potted plant, and there's one little green sprout coming out of it.
Cool. Hey, would it be like cool if we crashed on your couch just for like a day or a couple days?
3
All
days.
caps. Yes.
Okay, I mean it's a maybe. We're considering because I don't know. We're in a little bit of danger, but that part looks good.
Thank you. Spent a month on it.
Excited to hang out. All right, see ya.
See you soon, LOL. And then he sends a photo of the couch with one pillow on it. And he sends a photo. He's made several cots on the ground with little blankets and pillows on them. And then he sends a video of him doing a backflip.
This all goes to the group chat.
You're just gonna
Wait,
have
no,
to
I
do
think I
a flip
recorded
for
it.
him.
I
I
recorded it
failed at the
at the dance. You got one good one.
You got one to go.
No, I did get I
Yeah.
did get one go, and we did
Because I
get it
texted
on.
to my mom.
Yes, that's right.
I'm also gonna send Finbar.
He responds, "Oh my god!" And like 12 different clapping emojis. All right, yeah. So you get that. Pepper, you recognize the library that she's at, and as you fly over, you see Pepper waiting outside, and then she sees the entire ship fly up in this like busy street of cars. She goes, "Oh."
I'm gonna try and make this very romantic. I imagine like the little like thing like comes down, but I imagine that we can't park or
No.
land. So Chip is just gonna kind of run out onto the thing and holding onto the little bar, sort of reaching over the edge, extending his hand.
She goes, "Oh, okay." And she grabs it and gets pulled up. She goes, "Hi, hey,
Hi.
you look bad."
Yes. Come inside.
Okay. And she walks inside, and are you all still in the common area?
I'm probably piloting the ship.
Okay, that's true, yeah.
Aster's been sitting in the same spot, covered in blood, shell-shocked. He hasn't listened to a single word going on.
Oh my god, is he okay?
Don't talk to him.
He's not.
Can he hear?
I make a little text box on my tummy and it just goes, "He's having attitude problems."
She goes, she reads that, looks at
then
him
said-
covered in blood, and goes, "Okay."
Aster's beat to hell, also.
He's just battered and bruised. And he says, not necessarily his blood, but there's now dried blood all over him. And she goes, "Okay. Does that mean he can't take a shower?"
No, seriously, he's mad.
Oh, okay. Good seeing you, Aster.
It's gonna shake Aster out of it. It's like, "Oh, hi, Pepper. How
Hey.
you doing?"
Better than you, that's for sure.
Ooh.
That wasn't a burn.
You got burned a little bit.
I did get burned today, though, physically.
Oh, I didn't know you could even have that happen.
Yeah, Gizmo did
I
it.
thought the same thing, which is why I threw him. I thought he was immune to them.
Okay. Well, we found Aster's limits, and apparently fire is one of those. So that's good to know.
Yeah.
Aster's gonna stand up and walk over to them. This is also the first time she's seeing Aster with his kind of his visage
Yeah.
visibly changed as well.
As you move out of the shadows and she sees that, she's like, "Oh, you actually don't look good at all. Can I?" And she goes, "Can I just?" And she like she grabs your face and kind of like turns it around a little bit. She grabs your face and turns it around, and she's like, "You look like actually ill."
As she turns Aster's face, and then she turns it back, there's just a tear coming down Aster's face. I don't feel good.
Okay. And she pats you on the shoulders, and she looks at Chip and goes, "Can you give me a cup of water?"
Yes, I'll go get.
You grab a cup. She grabs a cup of water and she gives it to you. She goes, "Take that. Just drink this. You're probably very dehydrated. I don't know where your blood begins and ends, and someone else's does. So
I don't either.
okay. Well, we'll help you find that is a nice cold shower. Kind of get you jotted up a little bit, get you adrenaline going. Okay.
Yeah.
All right." And she hands you the cup, and she like puts your hand over it. She goes, "Drink it up. Okay. Go."
Aster, very much like a child, 2 hands, lifts it up to
Okay.
himself.
Like a really loud slurp that a kid just.
She looked at her Chip. "Can you get him a napkin?"
Yes.
Somebody get him a curly straw.
She goes, okay, that's fine. Go to your room and take. You guys got showers here, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'd be scary if you didn't. Go ahead, go take a shower.
Aster hobbles off as much of a whatever you imagine 7 HP looking like hobbling off, just barely
Limping,
making
very
it.
stiff.
Yeah.
He hobbles off. She looks at the rest of you and she goes, "None of you look good." "Well, yeah, you look all right."
It's been a rough day.
"Okay, yeah, I can tell. So what's up?"
I told you about the guy that's after me, right?
"I think so. The cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Find him.
He
Yes.
found us.
He found
He found you.
Yeah.
He's tough business then."
Yeah, and he's also kind of possessed by a magic ghost.
The ghost of a man we've killed 3 times.
Royce, it's Royce.
"Oh, it's Royce."
Yeah, but keep that on down low.
Okay.
You
You guys gotta start explaining. This is sounding more
I
insane.
start to like tell the whole story of it, and like I don't think I went into detail before telling you guys about the first encounter with Timur that I had. I'm like breaking all of it down bit by bit.
Aster speeds run his shower so he can be a part of this.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
As we're
It's the
flying-
future. They're really efficient.
As we're flying, I'm just gonna kind of be, flying the ship around in not really any direction. It's kind of zigzagging, like really just making it hard to follow. Maybe drawing an obscenity, like if you look at the flight
In
path.
cursive.
Yeah.
So I recount the whole thing, and I'm like, yeah, that's where we're at.
Okay. So we gotta lay low for a little bit then.
Mm-hmm. Trying to figure out where we're gonna go. So far, our best lead is Finbar, the Joro asteroid.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be good. He bugged your ship, you said before? Was it just the one? Did you look for any others?
We only know of the one.
I'm gonna start investigating just tiredly.
And we could set the ship down somewhere temporarily and do another longer look around. If we have a safe-ish spot for 10 minutes.
Yeah. That you would be able to on your GPS, you could just find where like a field is somewhere. Like there would be areas for like crops and stuff, and then there'd be abandoned areas of crops. So you could be able to land there and investigate pretty safely. So say takes you about 10 minutes to get there. Everybody, if they would like to make investigation checks, they can.
Can we?
Pepper will as well.
Could I take a 20 on that?
Yeah.
Could I use computers? I have like the IR scanner you used to find cameras and
Yeah.
Airbnbs.
Yeah, that's fine.
They don't have investigation specifically, so perception.
Perception would be good. Yeah.
Or computers?
Or computers.
I mean, we were taking enough time. Everybody could just take a 20 on it.
Yes.
Right?
You
Yeah,
could just take
yeah.
a 20.
I'll take a 20.
Yeah, I'll take a 20.
I rolled it too.
It'll take a 20.
As you all look around, there's nothing more on the outside, but you do find inside was another small bug in the common room there was a tiny, tiny camera that was situated up in the corner behind like a spider's web
How'd he get inside?
in the common room.
Oh.
Was
We
it
need to
a-
clean the ceiling a little bit more.
Did it have audio and video?
Make me a computer's check and I'll tell you that.
Can I get on that?
19 plus
Ooh.
18.
Probably don't need that.
Yeah,
The,
got
the,
it.
the, the
Oh,
37.
It did have audio and video.
Gosh darn it.
Hooray!
Well, he doesn't know where the Joro asteroid is, right?
That was all through text, you know. So I think we're fine.
Okay.
It doesn't have any tracking on this one.
Was that part of that?
Yeah, I would say there's no tracking on that one.
Okay.
It's just a feed.
Crunch.
We gotta make sure to lock the ship when we leave it.
Before you crunch it, it does occur to you with that super high computers roll you got. It does. it does have a live feed connecting to it.
Oh.
There would be a way to hack in and see where that feed is going to.
Ooh.
So just cover up the lens and then try to Uno reverse it.
It would take you probably about a day to go through that.
Okay. I mean,
I wouldn't even say a day. It'd probably take you a few hours to work through that.
could I disable like the audio part of it?
Yeah, I'll say with like a quick. You'd be able to quickly do that.
Yeah. Okay. I can work on this for a day. It's silent now and there's no
Okay.
tracking.
Okay.
But before I cut it off, I'm like,
You do that. Yeah, so Pepper will go, okay, so the Finbar guy then, or do we have anywhere else we wanted to try first?
Well, I've been trying to contact a friend, but so Finbar's probably our best bet. Sorry, I'm bitter.
Did you guys see weird stuff when we were fighting?
Yes.
Royce
Yeah.
too?
I got a vision of Timur just before he showed up.
So that was real?
And
Mine was, at least.
yeah, and now I'm remembering the part about Pollyanna possibly knowing that we're your hit may have been extended to me.
It's contagious.
Yeah.
No, it's.
Wait, but so it's actually happened? It wasn't just like a fake thing?
Could
It's
be.
hard
I
to-
mean, mine was real.
It's hard to tell. Like, I mean, yours was real, but it also, I mean, there's a chance it was a coincidence that.
That didn't make any sense. I was like in a disembodied spirit, and then I saw these red eyes from a door, that like metallic door that opened. So I don't know. Maybe it's true. Maybe it isn't.
You're being watched.
Excuse me?
You didn't
Bye.
mention that?
My vision. You're being watched.
Oh.
Reading magic, not dance. Yes, yes.
Okay. I was reading Dance. That was not a lie. I did just find that, and from what we all kind of experienced and learned the other day, I wanted to see if I could learn more to help. So, yes, but it was
It's okay. We get one secret. We all get one secret.
we get one secret.
Yes,
we
we've
get one
determined-
secret.
we've said that.
Mine was to aid and help and look cool in a moment.
No,
Okay.
I'm not mad.
Oh, thank
But
God.
you are being watched.
Okay. I might hang out with you guys for a little bit then.
Yeah, it's
That's cool
probably
with you.
best.
That's cool.
You're
Good.
looking,
Yeah,
you're
you
looking
might have to
spooked,
bunk with
Aster.
Chip or something. I don't know. There's,
She looks over at the charging dock in the corner and goes, "That does okay. I would like a
We could pull up
bed."
a
I
couch.
need to clean up.
Did you have a vision?
Yeah. They're doing something to Astra. They put something on her head and she couldn't get out, and then they were pumping her for more of that stuff.
I'm gonna move over and just like put my tiny little hand on your arm. Slow down, let's. So, what all did you see?
There were scientists and they had her all locked up, and they were putting a helmet on her, and then she was trying, she couldn't break free, and then they pumped her full more of that, I don't know if it's magic or what, but then she changed, and they're messing with her. And I'm not strong enough to help her.
I'd say you're pretty strong already.
No, I couldn't finish off the big guy. I barely even made a scratch on Timur. And I was 2 seconds away from getting my head blown off before he ran.
I mean, Timur's a legendary nightmare, so like I wouldn't blame yourself for not being able to make a scratch on him. I don't even know what's up with him. But today was a hard day. We can figure something out. We're gonna regroup. We're gonna take some time, figure out a strategy, but Lord knows we owe your sister one.
It's not just you. We're all here to help.
You're not alone.
Pepper leans up and she goes, I'll help however I can, too.
Tissue.
Thanks. Sorry.
No, here, I'll just, like a little, like there's a little, I bet it's not built in, but like the tiny little, ones that your mom sends with you Kleenex thing.
Yeah.
I imagine he's just, taped it around his forearm. Good tissue.
Aster just rubs his face.
Oh, that's not the intended purpose.
Oh, that's foul.
But that's fine. You can wash, and there you go.
Sorry, I've been feeling funny
It's
lately.
for future reference.
Well, if you all want, Valia, if you don't mind, what I can just cruise the ship around for a while you guys sleep. You kind of look like you all need a lot of rest.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Cool. She stands up and she goes up to the control and she goes, I can take it from here.
So, one thing before we go is, I just take the controls real quick, and as we're taking off, I draw some crop circles in the field. And I mark them by random
What do
order.
they mean? What do
That's
they
smart.
mean?
That's really smart.
And then we then go.
They'll never know. They're idiots. She takes control, and everybody moseys off, goes to bed. As you are all resting through the night, it is pretty calming. This is Volley. It's not very often that you get to sleep in a moving car or a moving vehicle at all. So it's very, very calming and soothing, quiet evening. Pepper makes sure that there's no loud music or anything. And at about 4 a.m, your local time, all of your personal comms units goes off like it's an Amber Alert, and over comms you hear Pepper go, guys, I'm sorry, you're gonna want to check the news. And as you all kind of bleary-eyed and looking around, look at your phone, you see it says breaking news, disaster in southern point of ring. And from the live footage, you see a massive black hole has opened and taken a chunk off of the ring. It's not fully gone, but a good portion of it is getting near the center of it. As it does, there's live footage of you see people running and screaming in fear, and you see news reporters standing out there looking around worried. And in the back, all of you notice a figure in black metallic armor that looks like an animalistic person with its mouth wide open, and it has this black energy oozing out of it. It forms a massive hammer in its hand and strikes down as a second massive black hole rips open, cutting the feed. Pepper goes, I I don't know if that's in relation to your thing or not, but should we go or should we? What should we do?
Is Scrapper has a light in the southern or the northern part?
Scrapper is in southern eastern side, so it's close, but doesn't quite hit Scrapper's.
Is that anywhere near where we've been recently?
It's fairly close to where your lorry docking station is.
Okay.
If Dominion's after us and you and your sister are from Dominion, then they struck to... right, Pantheon. Either way, all three of the corporations are after me, so they might have sent...
No. No, they wouldn't.
She wouldn't hurt you, though.
Did that figure look familiar to me?
It did. It looked almost identical to the one that you saw however many years ago.
She doesn't want to hurt anyone.
She doesn't seem herself in that.
That may still be true.
You see the things they do to the Stu Hobbs. They try to mess around with life, with people. Timur has no mind. The guy in the machine had no soul. And they took both from Astra. I gotta help her.
Are you saying that might be Astra?
Yes.
Yeah, she was wearing that armor when she saved us. Of course, she looked more human then. We can't let you go there alone.
I'm gonna text Pepper, change the coordinates.
She says, "We'll do. We're on the north side. It will take some time. Get some more rest." Sends one back. She then goes over comms and says, "It'll be some time before we get there, so you guys have some time to rest a little bit more."
Do we notice anything from Pepper after these revelations?
No.
Okay.
She doesn't respond.
Okay.
With that, course is set and changed. You have a few more hours of sleep in you before you go to this new devastating wreckage. And with that is where we will end our episode of Secrets Between the Stars. Thank you guys for joining the fun, lighthearted space adventure that we like to go on every week. If you like the show and want to support us, we would greatly appreciate it if you did follow us on social media at UGT Show on everything. We have a Ko-fi and we have a Ko-fi. Hi AJ. We have a Ko-fi and a Patreon. If you would like to follow, it's $5 a month, gets you access to our post shows each week for each show. They're about 15-20 minutes of us just kind of talking about the episode. Or one time we talked about Once Upon a Time for a long time, so you can watch that.
Still not
Talked
enough.
about that. Talked about FNAF lore.
Talked about FNAF 4 for a while, so you got a lot of options. Thanks again to our friends over at Pocket Bard. They supply great music and ambiance and sound effects that you've been hearing throughout the evening. They are an app that you can download that will enhance your tabletop role-playing games at home. They have quick little buttons. They have full soundscapes that you can use and utilize. They are an amazing app. Thank you to our friends also over at Arkenforge for providing the maps and assets that we use throughout this evening. They are a map building tool and a virtual tabletop tool as well, so you can run your games with your friends either online or in person. They have tons of effects. They are all great. I built the map that we used today for the combat. Highly recommend them. UGT Show at checkout for $5 off. With that, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you all next week.